I was talking to her. What was the point of this story? Oh my god, I totally forgot the point of the story. Oh, too many things in my brain. Literally, what the F did I just say? The alcohol. I was talking to her. Oh! Hello, my beautiful words of love. My name is Sabrina, and welcome to this Let's Talk. It's April 2024, peoples. I don't know, this year is it's just April, okay? I woke up and it's like April. Anyways, spring is here. We're feeling it, even though we had a snowstorm last week, but that's Montreal, Canada for you. I'm feeling change in the air 100,000%. I don't know if you're feeling the same thing as me. There's just like this lighter energy, which I can say for sure that I haven't felt that in maybe a year. So maybe on January 1st, it was like, yeah, 2024, but then, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right, people? So the energy is here, but every day when I talk to my inner voice and my future self, I know that we're moving, like the DNA up, the upgrade to our system, our circuitry board, everything is like, it's accelerated. And I talk about this all the time, how like for me it's been very physical, and then there's a lot of people that are more mental and emotional, and I've been getting a lot of clients saying, well, like I'm sick, I'm this and that, and I'm like, yes, because imagine you are integrating a 13-foot body of light into your 5-foot whatever self, even 6 foot, however tall you are. Most of us are 5 foot something, and like I don't know in meters what it is. But that's a lot of moving around. That's a lot of like expansion, like shrinkage, whatever it is. It's just a lot. So be forgiving with yourself, your body, with all of it. Like rest and hydrate. And I don't know about you. I think I just said I don't know about you. I've been drinking water. I drink a lot of water. But recently I have like, there's a weird taste, and I drink alkaline water. Like I have a pouch that has alkaline in it that removes everything, and it's been really weird. And I've been like testing different waters, and still water is a little strange to me. So I'm like, okay, this must be something happening, my taste buds, whatever. And I've been getting no alcohol, like the message for no alcohol, no alcohol, no alcohol. And I don't drink that much any alcohol anymore. But I went out with a friend of mine, and I had a glass, a cocktail, whatever, and I came home and I was like almost being reprimanded by my inner voice. It was like, no, if you drink this alcohol, it's fine, you know, you want to, it's just like, it's retarding the process, right? So I'm like, I get it, and it's fine. And that brings up something interesting to me, because I was talking, the friend of mine that I went out with was Katerina, the one I do the podcast with. So, and if you didn't see the podcast, check out the video below. Also, I'm going to be doing it airing it every Wednesday. We're at the bar and we're drinking, and I'm like, when you socialize, like we were laughing about this, because we're like, okay, let's go out to celebrate our podcast. I said, okay, but if we don't go out to have a drink in this matrix that we live in, how do you celebrate? With food, right? Let's go for dessert. Let's go for like comfort food or whatever food. It's not like, let's go for a salad and celebrate, right? Or like, what is it? You know, it's like so strange. Maybe it's just a me thing too, but it's also, I could just sit at home and celebrate with a hug. But it's this programmed mindset that if you celebrate, it has to include alcohol, has to include whatever it is, right? And really, and like partying or whatever, it always includes something that is like a substance that perhaps my inner voice is like, no, we gotta like let that go for a while, right? So I was just interested. And also, like, I'm getting a lot of adverse effects to certain foods, and I have erratic sleep. I have, you know, the same old. It's not the same old, but the symptoms are changing as well. Like, I really have deep sleep. I have no sleep. I have like vivid dreams. Or I have like almost interactive dreams. So I'm curious of what your symptoms are, because the symptoms are very intense, but like vivid. You know, like the intensity is higher than usual, and I think it's just going to increase and increase and increase. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about. But I want to talk about a lot about. I went out with my sister, who is not on the the same frequency as me, I guess. I had a lot of fun though, and we were just talking, and it was just really interesting how we were talking about the family and our family, and how success is measured, right, within this matrix world. And the success is measured by how much money you make, and how many homes you have, and your possessions, how hard you work, how many hours you put in the day, that you're like, as long as you're working hard, then you're like accomplishing something. And it's so funny to me, because now, as the more and more I evolve on this journey, I realize it's not about working hard or working smart. It's not about working. The whole concept of the work has been so programmed in our minds that we have to work to achieve, to make money, to buy this, but that's just like a program that we've created, and we continue allowing it, feeding it to keep it alive. And it's up to the human to make the change. But if we continuously always follow the lead of the robot that's asking us to do this, or the program, then we're just always continuously in the same loop over and over again. It's like, yeah. Like I always said to everybody, I said, if every single human stopped paying taxes, what would happen to every single human? Right? It's like, it would just crumble, the system, and we would have to start fresh. It happens, but it's like, well, you do it first, Sabrina. I'm like, yeah, okay, and many of us have. But it doesn't take, it takes a bigger than a little pod, It takes a lot, everyone, to actually trust that this is a programmed matrix. This is a dream that we're in. It's an illusion. And the more we feed it, the more it remains. The more we water it, the more it grows and stays, right? Anyways, that's just something that's so clear to me. I'm trying. I know what not to focus too much on, and what not to focus on the lack of, and focus on the fear of, right? Is to stand in the awareness of it and realize, okay, this is part of our lives, but also I don't want to feed that part. Anyways, I'm doing more personal journey. I'm trying to work on me, personally, and it's challenging because it's bringing up a lot of old stuck energies, which is great. And me, I'm like, oh, I feel like shit. I feel uncomfortable, and I want to cry, and I love it. Because it's there where I know the work is being done. Anyways, I was talking to my sister, and my father's all about, as long as you're working, then everything's fine. And if you're not working, then it's for him, it's a fear, right? And it's not only him. He's like most of the world, right? It's like, why, if you don't work, then how do you have a pension? And how do you like live in the future? And how do you live in it? And the way I see like life now, it's like, well, I trust the flow. I'm going to trust that God will provide for me, and I have provided for myself in my contract, and I feel that. But and I'm not gonna lie, that I have those like human fears as well. But it's like the more you step outside and the more you step into the awareness, it's just beautiful. No, anyway. And it's also like that. I was gonna tell you a difference between knowledge and wisdom, and a lot of you know already this, right? But it's knowledge is what we learn in a book, when you watch a video, when you studied in school. We go to school, we do like, anyways, too many years of school, and then we read books a lot about, and we learn. And to me, it's like we don't need to learn. And that's just such a foreign concept for so many people, because like, what do you mean? That we're brought up with the concept that if you're highly educated, then you're smart and you can go places, you can be a successful person, you can do a lot. But really, that's just the program again. And it's like, you have it all inside you, right? And I said that last week again. That's wisdom. The wisdom is the knowledge that is encoded within your program. And we're just continuously like burying ourselves with outer knowledge. Okay, like, oh honey, did you see this video, Sabrina? It's so interesting. Look, it's going back into the etymology of the alphabet, and it's going back into this and stuff. And I don't want to know. I'm done. Like, I did this. Like I already told you guys, I did all this research, and I had to clear out. And I'm probably still clearing out all this crap and research that I did on conspiracy theories and all this. And I'm done. Because I realize I don't need that information, first of all, because it's old information. It's not going to help me move into a newer earth. It's not going to help me move into a newer energy. It's just regurgitated information. That, okay, yes, we were programmed. Yes, every word is a spell, and everything is this, and everything. Yes, it is. And look, oh my God, this was evil, and this is corrupt, and this. Yes, but we created this. But anyways, it is. But what benefit is for me to take in all this information and store it in my vessel that is in the process of upgrading and getting ready for new? And it's like, and then your soul is like, yo, what the heck are you doing? Like, stop. Can you stop like bringing in? We understand that you already have to deal with this energy, so can you just and it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense to me. So knowledge, that you have a lot of knowledge, it means nothing to your soul. Your soul's like, you have it all. You know it all. You know what you need to know. That's the thing. Like, I know what I need to know, which might be totally different from what you know. You know, what John knows, what like Laurie knows, what Lynn knows, what Julie knows, what Shanora knows, what all these people know. You guys know different than I do, and that's fine. Because you're going to teach me your inner. And I'm going to learn telepathically. And I'm going to learn from first trusting myself. But the learning is here. Here. I always say here, heart. It's here. It's in my Merkaba, right? It's in my auric field. It's not through a book, and it's not through a webinar. It's not through that. And that's why when I say when you watch me, I always ask you to let it flow. When you're going to watch our podcast, it's like more of an interactive thing. To me, it's just lighting up your soul inside you, right? Because we're just going to be talking about all this. But whatever, regardless, if you don't want to watch, you don't watch, right? It's like, I mean, we can't be hermits in a cave all our lives as well. We're here to have this human experience, but at the same time, the human experience, is like, I've done it. I've done my earthly experience for millions of years or thousands of years, and I'm okay with the next steps. And the next steps means that I just have to trust my inner wisdom and trust that my body is expanding to allow all this light to come in and trust that you know what? I make everyone uncomfortable. You know, it's funny, like more and more as I evolve on this journey, I realize like there's a cafe I go to a lot, and in that cafe, there's certain people that like come to me, and there's certain people are repelled by me. And I'm the same person. It's not that I changed. And I'm like, wow, man, it's weird. But it's like, okay, it's the energy, it's the frequency. And that's okay. I don't know are you repelling people, but not like, oh my God, like they're mean to you or disgusted by you, which I sometimes feel. I don't know. They just don't know how. And they just, you know? And I'm seeing it more. I don't, like I'd love to know your experiences with this. It's like really strange. anyways, I wanted to talk about some other things, but I think I'm gonna bring that up next week. And I was just gonna talk about the eclipse season because we're moving on April 8th. There is a solar eclipse coming in, and I didn't talk about the moons, and I won't talk about the eclipse. And I'm gonna burst some of your bubbles because I went into a conversation with my my future self, with me, me, and I was like, this eclipses, like, there's too much focus, and they're like, yes, absolutely, I said, I truly don't believe there's a moon, and the answer was there is not a moon. I said the moon is made up. They're like, yes. I said yes. And my whole like for the past 6, 7, 8 years, I've been given a message that there's 3 suns. And I'm like, there's really still 3 suns? They're like, yes. I said, one is a dark sun? They're like, yes, if that's what you want to call it. And I'm like, okay. I said, because what's with the nighttime, right? And the nighttime is made up. I'm like, oh, it's like always light. They're like, yes. So, anyways, I'll leave you with that to ponder. But again, that's just me, and that's not you. It doesn't have to reflect on you, because I told that to someone. They're like, well, what about the divine feminine, and what about the emotions and the waves? And I said, well, for me, that's why I stopped getting triggered by it, but I don't pay attention to any of this anymore because it's a program. Oh, the eclipses here. How many times have we freaking read a post on the eclipse? The eclipse. This is how you're going to feel. This is how you're going to be. Oh, it's a rebirth. It's a new... We've had eclipses forever. And every time there's an eclipse. And it's just... it's like... Yeah, oh, it didn't change anything for me in that moment. Because to me, we're evolving every second. So whether it's an eclipse or the end of the world or whatever the hell they're saying on social media, I'm like, it doesn't, doesn't change anything for me, because it's me. I know my personally and you personally are changing every millisecond of the day. So it's not an eclipse that's it's gonna change my evolution. Every single second is the change. So anyways, that's my little tidbit about the eclipse season, because I'm not bringing it up and talking about it, and I know everybody else is talking about it. But you guys got to tap in, stand in the awareness, really trust yourself. We give our power away too easily to everyone around us, to even energies around us, to channels, to people, to thinking that they're greater than you and no one is higher than you. Not even me. No, I'm really not. We're all the same. We're all the same. So that's my little takeaway this week. So again, check. I'm going to be picking the winner of this week. I said it was only March, but no, I'm doing it again. All right, so, and check my weekly podcast on Wednesdays. I'm going to be posting on this channel for now until we garner enough viewers and stuff, and then we'll create our own channel. But let's see here. Here we go. So this is the list, and what the hell was that? That was weird. Redraw. Oh. Dawn Anderson. we just had a reading not long ago. But if you have one more question for me, Shanora Bell, if you have a question for me, you know what to do. And a third one, Julie Constantini. So I could go on and on. I'm like, here, free. It's not that everyone actually reaches out to me. Like when I have 2 free readings, it's like one person will reach out. So there's 3 here winners. Congrats. Send me a question. You know how to do it. Facebook, Instagram, or info@welovedivine.com. All right, my beautifuls. I'll see you in your readings this week. We have some interesting endings of journeys and beginnings of news. All right, I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got Golden Palace, 23-5 extremes. Like, it's like change is on the horizon. I'm going to show you the picture, obviously. But there is a growth of tree. There's a beautiful, like, Taj Mahal behind it, kind of Indian palace. There's a huge moon behind it. And a crescent moon, so that's interesting. But the fact is, it's golden, it's green, it's abundant. We see that there's abundance coming your way, a hope and dreams are coming true for you finally. There's a feeling of you coming to terms with who you are, loving yourself. You know, the Golden Palace could be you, your vessel. It's just this rewarding, like lucky, like I can't express to you what it is. It's like amazing. So it's been a long time coming for you, Aries. We've been going through a lot with you, a lot of like deep seated emotions. A lot of facing your fears. So let's see what's happening with you. The 6 of Wands. I mean, the same idea as this golden dome kind of thing. This achievements, like perhaps in a relationship or in a job, something you've been working hard at is finally going to pull through. It could also just be like this feeling of feeling golden within, like you're feeling like at peace with yourself. But the 6 of Wands is success and victory, flying high, you know, like travel. Could also be travel. Interesting. Maybe some of you are going to India. So maybe you're going to be a hot air ballooning in Mexico or Arizona or I don't know where, anywhere. Turkey, Cappadocia, perhaps. And then wow, the 10 of Cups, people. The 10 of Cups, as we can see this beautiful happy Buddha, it's happiness, fulfillment, family life. Like, it's like this change in the wind for you. I'm loving it. And your challenge is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is like a Sagittarius and its energy. The Knight of Wands is also like a charmer, a flirt. So beware. Beware. I don't know. This is an energy of having fun as well. Like being more loosey-goosey instead of being so uptight. Maybe it's time to make changes. Maybe some of you are traveling and you're always traveling at the same places and it's time to make a change and go. Asia is showing up for you, like, or somewhere else. Like, that's what's coming up here. It's like letting go of restriction. Oh my God, I can't talk today. Letting go of limitations in your life. Like, well, I can't because, you know, like, what does that even mean anymore, right? I can't is not even in our dictionary. It's not our vocabulary anymore, right? It's like I can do whatever I want. At this moment, maybe I don't feel it right now. It's like because my inner voice is saying no. But this, to me, this Knight of Wands is like, you know, Aries is you're a cardinal sign, which is like the initiator, but Aries is also, and you're fiery and passionate and you're impulsive and spontaneous. You are. There's a part of you that is kind of like stubborn as heck, right? So like you ain't gonna move until like I'm pushed to move or whatever, right? And this is telling me, it's like, look at this. This is all high flying, like happiness. The Buddha is being in awareness and super content within himself. Let's see the next card so I can have a better understanding. OMG, this is a beautiful reading for anyone who has Aries as a rising, like as a sun sign or moon, or however you're looking at this here, people. The 10 of freaking Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Capricorn, Pisces, Leo. And the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. Oh my God, Leo, Sagittarius is your brothers here. So the 10 of Pentacles is like financial investment, financial security, stability. Like everything here shows to me that whoever been struggling with money, whoever has had little faith with it, like that is scrapped and goes to hell or wherever, because something great is coming your way. Something is like stabilizing. Maybe you're going to get a job or a raise or like a position, a different position within your company. There's just a feeling of contentment. But the Knight of the Wands is like, beware of perhaps someone in your life that's a bit loosey-goosey with money. Be fair in your life with someone younger than you that might be, like living in a facade world kind of thing, living more like status-y kind of, that's not really fully invested and not fully interested in your project and your whatever, is just doing it for a status, whatever. Like, this is the energy I'm getting. Just be careful, Aries, about this. And this could be you also, like I said, like putting a lot of limitations on it. It's time to like get out there a little bit. If you're single, get out there. Like I actually see travel for you guys. It's income tax season, so perhaps some of you are getting nice hefty income taxes back. There's just this feeling of togetherness, because the 10s are coming together. It's like a new beginning, but a stability within relationships, within family ships, with like at work. There's a kinship here. Interesting. Let me see what else there is here. I love it. I can live with this one. It's amazing. Your advice cards are believe in the impossible. And to me, this is exactly that, because to me, with the cards here, they are like 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands. It's all this energy of success and a cumulative energy that you've been working on for the longest time, whether it's in your finances, with your work, with your career, with your business, with your projects, with your family, with your friends. You know what I'm saying? It's this energy that's just there's been dormant a little bit for you perhaps, and now it's coming to a loop. And it's like things had to happen in your life. You had to lose and to walk away from others for this to happen. Just still, I have this message coming in that there could be someone in your life that is like temporary. The Knight of Wands, a swift energy, in and out, charmer, in and out. So just be aware of that, and believe. What a beautiful energy message. Believe in the impossible. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Like, amazing. This is like this kind of here energy, right? Showing up, and this one. Let's look at the three of them together. I mean, it's this tree, this abundance, growth. It's not the end all and be all abundance, but here it feels really good to me. There's this feeling here. You've been feeling perhaps that you haven't been receiving, you're not compensated enough, or you're not really, haven't been receiving the love from the universe when it comes to finances. And here it's like, thank you for waiting. And here it is. But if you continue trusting, and you can trusting in the power within you, continue trusting, it's going to come your way. Whether this is money, whether this is family, or stability, within these molecular. What's the word I'm looking for? But anyways, these units, right? Molecular. I know you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, MG. Okay. So, this was like such an easy peasy reading. It's like, okay, it's done. 10 minutes in. I wanted to do an extra message using tarot cards. I wanted to do a divine timing message. It's not something I really enjoy doing in tarot because it's like anything can happen because nothing is set in stone, but I feel like doing it. I had the method. So ask a question for a when, and here's the answer. The when for Aries. And I'll give you like 2. Yes? Okay, I'll give you 3. This is your birthday. So think of 3 questions for divine timing. And then pause, because I'm coming at you with question number 1. It's the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is an interesting energy to get. The 7 of Swords is Aquarius. So it's January, February. So obviously of 2025 or 2027. Who knows? This also, it could be in 7 weeks. No, in 7 days. It could be happening in 1 week. But the fact that the 7 of Swords shows up, I'm going to give you a little message with that as well. It's speaking to me of be careful, whatever it is you've asked. If you've asked, there could be like a underlying malicious intention behind whatever this is. So just be aware. You're like, what? I don't know. 7 of Swords. Number 2 is the 6 of Swords. It's the same timing. So it's like 6 days. And the 6 of Swords is Aquarius again. So it could be February or January, February of 2025. Also, this is the energy of, it feels good. So it's like, it's time to leave. It's time to, if you ask when you're traveling next, it's perfect. And number 3 is the Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? Aries. So Aries season, baby. That's when it's happening for you. That's the when. And it feels hopeful. It feels great. Have fun. Enjoy whatever this is. So this is your very like brief and intense, but I kind of love the energies showing up for you. You have like a lot of culmination coming. Like a lot of, perhaps some of people here have had issues with relationships or issues in finances or like standstill of having faith in yourself, and this is all coming together. It's like, don't worry about it. We told you we'd deliver, and we are. Right? So this is your message, my beautiful Aries. Happy birthday for all of you celebrating this week, and I will see you next week. And also check out Wednesday, the podcast. It will come up, I don't know when. I have to decide the time, but it'll be there. Love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. So we go wishing well. I mean, it's just a follow through from abundance and receiving. I love this. There's like a wishing well, a well with like a mask, a golden mask, and energy and butterflies, and she's in a field with a rabbit. I mean, the energy of this card is like, to me, this card means everything to me right now, because I've been told in the past months that there's a surprise coming towards you, Sabrina. Just wait, be patient, like it's here. And that's to me this. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And I feel like if there's like something that you've been envisioning for the longest time, and it doesn't have to be just this week, last month, it could be years, right? Something that you know that it's meant for you and it's coming for you, and it wasn't the right time. This is the card of like the wish is coming true, people. I freaking love it. I mean, you know, not about working hard, but we've been working hard on this, like, on this journey, that's for sure. So we have the Queen of Cups showing up. The Queen of Cups could be a mother energy, it's maternal energy. It could be you opening your heart. Let's see, it's a Cancer energy. The Ten of Pentacles is freaking beautiful. Aries got this too. The Ten of Pentacles is in the journey. This is a Capricorn energy. This is on the journey of the Pentacle journey, which Taurus is. We start at the Ace, which is a new beginning, or a new money, financial investment. We go through our money journey. And the 10 is the culmination. Like, it's about like receiving everything you've worked for, like things coming to fruition for you, a job, like finally you're seeing the output of it, right? You're seeing maybe it's a beautiful tax return, perhaps it's like there's just, it's not about lottery. This, the Ten of Pentacles, it could be lottery actually. It could be an estate, say an estate settlement coming your way. It could be something that's like out of the ordinary that has shown up, a surprise. Like, oh wow, you know, you had this bank account that you opened when you were 16 years old, and now it's like $1 million in it, kind of thing, right? That's that energy showing up. And your challenge is lovers. Your partner is a challenge. A lover, if you have. If you're single like me, it's just like maybe you're not attracting love. Maybe there is people around you, could be family members, friends. But with this card, definitely, if you're a male watching, there's like there's a little bit of an impasse here with a female partner in your life, who could be your mother of your children, or even it could be your parent, when it comes to money. So that's kind of interesting. Let me just look at the other card. Justice, people. Oh my God. What an interesting. Okay, so because I see the Lovers in reverse, and I see the Justice and the money and this, I'm going to just say, obviously it's not every single Taurus out there. There could be a divorce or separation occurring with one of you, and it's all about money. Right? And it's like she or he, whatever, wants to take more money. So there's like a little dispute settlement there. But wishing well is this is interesting actually. And you're like, well, that's not the wishes all coming true. I'm like, the wishes coming true doesn't materialize in the way you would imagine it to, right? It could materialize in a separation, in a divorce. It could materialize in a ghosting of a friend. It could materialize in whatever it is, like a legal matter that you're like, because it's the end of a journey. It's the end of the chapter that needs to happen for you to move into something refreshing, revitalizing, rebirthing, renewing, right? And to me, there's this energy here of yes, there is the pot of gold, but beware of those around you. That's the Lover's card. Beware of your partner, of your like, also there's this harmony. And what if it's like, money's not the end all and be all, Taurus? Reminders. Because that's what we are. We're like, oh my God, if we're successful, if we have money in the bank, then we're happy, right? We can like buy those little extra things, whatever it is. There's always this like, I don't know one single Taurus that does not care about that. And so, is it more about love? Yes. Can you find the happy medium here, Taurus, and find the balance, this balance between love and money? Can you find that within your heart and within your soul? Like things, and it's in finding that we can, that more of this will come in and more of this will come in, right? This is, wow, this is a little deep here, because it could be like you not loving yourself because you don't even have enough money, or you don't have love in your life, you know. And it's like the Libra card, which is all about relationships. So this is a little deep. You know, what is it that you wished for? Did you wish for money? When we wish for money, it's not always doesn't always get delivered in the way that we expected it to come, right? Maybe you got delivered money, but then it ruptured your relationship, right? So it's very interesting to me. It's beautiful though, because it's the end of a journey. It's the beginning of something new. And maybe you're starting a partnership with a beautiful like water sign, or you're starting a partnership with your partner or a woman in your life, or it doesn't have to be like a female, the divine feminine energy. You know, someone nurturing, someone like that. That could be that too. That's disruptive within your partnership. That's disruptive within your family. Oh, that's interesting. Write a contract if you're going to business with someone. Write like, even if it's your partner, like write things down is what I'm getting as well. To me, it feels, regardless, you're on the right track. You're on the track that you need to be. When you see love in reverse, the lovers in reverse, it's like there could be people around you a little jealous. There could be people around you that unconsciously are unhappy with your success, you know, with your growth here. And it's unfortunate, but it exists. And it could very well be your partner in love. It could very well be someone very close to you. And it's for you to find that balance. It's for you to like come to terms with it. It's not always fair in your human mind, but you need to follow your heart here, Taurus. This is something that's been in the making for a long time, with that Justice card showing up. I feel like you're being supported by Mother Nature. You're being supported by Gaia. You know, you're being supported by a female energy. It's all like female here, actually. Female. This is not. These are masculine energies, so kind of balanced here. Let's see what your advice is. A personal issue reaches resolution. Which is kind of exactly what I was saying here. There's like something happening here within your personal life, obviously, or within your relationship that will show up a little bit ugly and uncomfortable for you, but it's exactly where this sort of truth shows up. You know, the justice is like, justice has been served. Justice, does it have to be like criminal, whatever? Like it? No, it doesn't have to be so like. But there's something that is, you know, welcome this surprise that's coming to you. This wish that it's been granted to you doesn't mean that everyone in your life are going to be super excited for you. It doesn't mean that it's going to like heal all the relationships with it around you. But it is you stepping into your truth. It's you stepping into your mission, I guess, your purpose. Flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. It's interesting that the lover shows up with this flames of desire, flames of desire showing up. So what does that say? There's obviously something about a relationship that could be like, it could be growing, and something that wasn't working is going to break. It's going to leave your life. I don't know. I do feel like there's like an end and a beginning here. There's an end of an old pattern perhaps within your relationship, within your money, the way you see money, the way you see love, the way you feel like you need to attract love, the way you need to, you know, there's that will make you a little uncomfortable within relationships. But this feels really good to me. It feels like this and the Justice card are working together in the colors as well. It's like your wishes come true and has shown up in a way that maybe you didn't realize, but it's resolving something. It's resolving an old issue that could be put to bed now. That could be like let go of, because now you are like completely bare. Like here she's like topless, right? She's completely bare. And this is her truth. This is who she is. She's no longer like making stories. She's no longer creating stories in her mind about this relationship, this friendship, this family, whatever this is. And she's like moving like into her abundance and her and his, when I say that, right? You're moving into your, like, you're shining your light and moving away from the dark paths, or moving away from that which no longer serves you. And it takes love with yourself and nurturing. You have to nurture yourself as you go. And maybe there's someone here supporting you emotionally. But definitely a beautiful wish coming true. I really like this. It's a really interesting reading. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do, I didn't do it for Aries completely, but I had a message to give a divine timing, but I'm also going to give a divine who, like a who and a timing. So ask a question about a who and a timing. It could be together or it could be separate. So the who and the timing. That was fast. So interesting. If you have your question, I'm going for it. If not, pause. The who is the Hierophant, which is the Taurus energy, which could be you, or it could be another Taurus in your life, or it could be a Virgo or Capricorn, but it's really a Taurus. And the Hierophant is someone that is older than you. It doesn't have to be, right? But this, I'm just giving you all the aspects of this. It could also be a guided, someone who guides you, a leader in that sense. Could be religious or not, spiritual advisor, Taurus. I love it. The when is the Death card. When you die. No, I'm kidding. The Death card is Scorpio. So October, November. Also, it's kind of amazing because we're talking about like moving into something completely new. And to me, it feels like some of you, maybe someone has passed on, and as they do, that is the next step for you. But to me, this is Taurus, October, November. There's something beautiful coming your way, regardless, without these cards. Taurus, we've been seeing the trajectory, and I feel like it's like that final, like it's not final. I just feel like there is like the pot of gold, at least one little gold nugget is coming your way, and I feel like it's just going to accelerate. So enjoy these energies. Come on, guys. It's not like every day that we can have these energies around us. So welcome this in. Don't attach to anything. And love yourself. So I'll see you next week. Also check my weekly podcast that comes out every Wednesday. I love you, and happy April. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We have home. I just realized there's a cross on the door. Is there? Oh no, it's not a cross. It's windows, but it could look like a cross. But anyways, it's Sabrina. It's like a door within a tree trunk, and there is an owl. There's a clock. There's a lot of symbology here. A jigsaw piece puzzle. There's a whole bunch of things if I look really deeply. There's light coming out from the window that I thought it was a cross. But to me, home is, like I said in Instagram, Facebook, is far greater than just a home. To me, home is you. Is falling in love with you again. Falling in love with your physical, your emotional, your mental body. It's also being, and when you speak of home, most people will talk about comfort and ease. So it's about being comfortable and feeling easy within your relationships, with your job, or whatever it is that has been ailing you for a while, or just comfortable with decisions that you've made, choices that you've made on paths. Like, you know, I've chosen to back away from him or her. I've chosen to go forward. You know, like, this is like feeling that peace within your soul, like the tree trunk, you know, like it's time, and it's almost like growth is happening here, like a renewal for you. Love this energy. It's like feels very grounded for you air signs. So let us start. The Knight of Swords, not so grounded. This is a Gemini energy. The Knight of Swords, I mean, it doesn't really depict it here. I mean, you can actually see that there's like a double personality behind him. But anyways, Knight of Swords is like a quick energy. He's like a fierce warrior, conqueror, someone who gets things done. There's like no time. Let's just go for it. So I want to see before I... Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. Six of Swords is also like emotion energy. That's funny. Hangman is your challenge, which is, the Hangman is taking a pause and reflecting. So, and it's funny, it's home. So this is like saying, no, there's no time to pause and reflect. Right? Let's see. I'm curious this. Five of Wands, Leo energy. Doesn't look like it here, but Five of Wands is personal struggle. Well, she could look like she's struggling because she looks a little bit uncomfortable. But it's competition. It's, let's see what this is for you. This is like... So... Oh, okay. So home is like... See, I'm like talking. And home is like... being it's comfortable, being comfortable with change. Things are changing in your life. It's not a time to sit back and relax. It's not a time to reflect. It's a time to act. Right? This is fire. This is air, and this is air. These are action. This is the only one that is water. But this is the challenge. So it's like water challenge is a little bit of like a tsunami happening right here. It's like perhaps too many of you have gotten a little bit comfortable in these past few months, and now we're asking you to make changes. Like change it up your job, change up your home. Maybe you need to redecorate your home. Maybe it's like too comfortable. Right? Maybe you need to enliven it. This Six of Swords is travel. It's like also changing your environment, or moving into an apartment, moving into a home, traveling, backpacking. Like, is it backpacking? I don't know. But it's like changing your attitude, changing the way you see things. I'm going to take this out for now because I already know what this is. And it's, this to me is like you've been overthinking. You're thinking too much. You've been doing too much reflection. And we need you to get up and go. You know, does it mean that it's a physical displacement? No. But it's also like get into action. Like do that exercise, or do that yoga, or do the meditation, or do the walk, or change that job, or change the residence, or, you know, it's like you've been thinking about it forever, now do it. Do it because you're comfortable in your skin now. Do it because you're comfortable with who you are. Definitely could be a change of home though. And to me, the Five of Wands showing up is like people in your life are not going to be comfortable with your choices. They're going to be like, what do you mean you're going to do this? Or what about your future? What about the pension? What about your retirement? What do you mean you're going to do this? No, it doesn't make sense. The mortgage rates, the interest rates are so high. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be selling. You shouldn't be buying. You know, everybody has something to say all the time. My key takeaway here always and will always remain, listen to you. Always listen to what your voice inside you says. Right? It's like, do I move? No. Do I do? You know, like you listen. You've been perhaps staying away from making decisions for a while. You've been doing the hangman a little bit, and it's not working. We don't need you. We don't need you there. We don't need you on the seesaw anymore. We need you actually making moves. So what is it? You want to move? You want to go get a job outside of your city? Six of Swords. Do it. Don't even think. Don't think. Just go. Can you do that for us? Will the people in your life question you? Will you come up against naysayers? 100%. 100%. This is going to happen. Can you be strong enough to say, I respect what you have to say, but I gotta go. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta go travel. I gotta go do these things. It's been in my mind forever. I mean, think about it. If it's in your mind, why do you think it's in your mind, by the way? It's there for a reason, right? It's there because it's telling you, like, hey, Gemini, wakey, wakey, right? I've been trying to wake you up for the longest time and you're not listening. Interesting. This is not only like, is it movement? Like, it could be movement within your company. It could be movement out of your company. Like you've been getting the nudge to open up your own business or whatever it is. Movement is necessary. Mucho necessary here. Hilarious. Your dreams need a practical plan with a Taurus. Fine, right? I love it. So yeah, you want to go? Then I'm not a big planner like you guys, even though I'm a Taurus. But like, it's the feeling to me is like, don't reject the plans. Don't reject, like, because planning could also be thinking, right? But instead of thinking about the plan, write it all down or however you need it and just go. Just go. This to me, this card is showing up because you've been doing this too much. You've been hanging around, chilling, you know, like avoiding, not wanting to face the nudge that's inside you that's been saying, okay, let's go. Let's get this job. Let's get this done. Let's go there. Like movement, but planning if you want. You know, like planning is like what? Looking for a new neighborhood to live in. Looking for, you know, looking for a new city, a country to live in kind of thing. That obviously requires planning. Do I need a citizenship? Do I need this? And that's the planning that could be done here. But to me, there's like swift action. Follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. I mean that, and that's pretty good with this. Everything seems to be matching in colors for these signs. This is that. This to me is almost like this is your vision. This is your vision. Like, not everything in life is ever going to appease to people. But I mean, if you look back at your life and say, well, most people Did the majority of the people say, oh yeah, that's great? Or some people are like, well, you have to think about it. You got like, but this is the thing. There's just the inner voice, the vision. Like, to me, this card showing up is very relevant to what's going on in your life right now. It's this pausing, this waiting. It's because some of you are being like encouraged, even pushed by your soul, by the energy to go to where your third eye is taking you. Go to where your heart is taking you. The people that hold you back, the people that are afraid, is because they're afraid of their own journey. You know, people, it's like projection, right? It's always that way. So I don't know what's going on, Gemini, but whatever that little niggle, that little it's time to follow it. All right, so now I'm giving you questions to a who and a when. So they could be separate, the questions, or they could be together. So a who and a when. Who's going to be with you or affect you, or who, whatever you want to know. Who's coming into your life and when. So Gemini, please. Interesting. Interesting. Nice cards. All right. The who in your life is, pause if you don't have it yet, is the Tower. I love it. The Tower, first of all, is Scorpio energy. It could be Scorpio. The Tower. The Tower is ruled by Mars, so it could be Scorpio or Mars or April. Oh my God. Or Aries. Jesus. So, who is Aries or Scorpio? And I'm going to tell you, this who person, the Tower, is coming in with a bang. Not a subtle person with Aries, Scorpio. The Tower energy is very chaos. It's going to come at a time where you're like, what the F? That's the who. Here, I'll put it here. And the when is the Wheel of Fortune. And the when is November, December, because it's Sagittarius energy. But the when, to me, is karma. It's luck, abundance, it's growth, it's who you're supposed to be with. So I don't know what is you asked, but they're coming in with a bang. And they'll be there forever. Or they'll help you in with your success. They'll help you with growth, with abundance, with love. They'll help you with everything. This is a really beautiful actual answer. Whatever that is. So this is the message of the week. These are like short and conciser than usual, but it's very clear to me, and I feel like that is, I don't have to embellish or elaborate. There's movement that needs to be made, and you will get like pushback from people, but it's not for you to follow them. Follow your vision instead. All right, my beautiful Gemini. Please check my weekly podcast that's now going to be aired every Wednesday. You can find the link here on YouTube. Also check your rising and your moon, your moon, and your rising and your moon. Wow, man. For other messages, I'm losing it. And like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And also join my Ko-fi membership to support me on a monthly basis or one-off. And also, I am open for sessions in April. I love you all. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. I was going to say my warriors of love. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. So, I don't know if you've watched my weekly podcast, but every Wednesday I'm coming out with a podcast. It's called Welcome to Your Journey. So, check that out. Also, there's sessions open for April, so you can DM me or book a session on Shopify, which is welovedivine.com. All right, Cancer, so let's get into this reading. At the end of this reading, I'm going to be giving you a question of a who and a when question, so you can think about that while we're doing this reading. But in the meantime, let's get to the reading. We have follow the leader. Number 40, 4 is foundation. And I really like this because there's a bird, like a hawk even, like an eagle. And there's a lot of birds here. There's like chickadees and ducks, and there's a fairy, and they're all going down this windy path, right, to get to this tree of abundance, of growth, of success, of love, of luck, whatever it is for you, right? But your road has been a bit curvy and detoury and, you know, unpaved perhaps to get to this, and it's time to step up and lead. You know, lead by example, lead by saying, hey, it's not easy, this road. This road has been very challenging for me. But look, I'm still standing, and I'm still running or walking or strolling or hopping to the end goal, which to me is a successful relationship, to me is a successful career, to me is just love and happiness. So really beautiful card for you, Cancer. We have the Star card, which is your hopes and dreams coming true. Let's start it off right. It's stardom, it's recognition, it's reward. It's, you know, the star is usually she's kneeling and she's picking up water, right? Emotions, balancing her emotions, her mental. It's a very beautiful, luminous card. It's a number 17, which is a very cosmic number. But 7 plus 1 is 8, and we're in the 8th year. So we are in the 8th year, right? 2024? 4, 6, 8. We're in the 8th year, which is all about strength. So I don't know, something's going to shine. You're going to shine, whether you're going to shine at work, at home, your friends. There's a beautiful energy showing right up here. Ace of Cups, people. If you are single, looks good. There's new love coming towards you. Maybe it's a love that is in the stars already, written in the stars kind of thing. Maybe, you know, like a lot of you, I know Cancers that have been waiting a long time, and maybe this is the time. And I'm not saying it's going to happen this week, but it's in the works. So can you be patient? Can you be open to, you see the seahorse is gliding and through the waters? Can you like trust the universe to bring it to you, because it's coming your way anyways? I love it. The challenge is the Ace of Swords. That's freaking hilarious. The challenge is communication. The challenge is you're getting your wires crossed. The challenge is like for you, like, well, you know, I'm sure, I don't know why they don't think they love, I love them. Of course I love them. Why are they like this? Why are people like this with me? You know, I'm sure I like dégage. Like I'm saying it in French, but I'm sure I'm showing something, you know. But this is like lost in translation to me, because making assumptions is making an ass out of you and me kind of thing, right? We can't make assumptions of how you think that person's going to react, because that's the way you think it. So you have to be careful with your words. Watch your words, or watch, don't get angry. Cancer, when Cancer gets angry, they could be, it's like they're like a ball of fire, right? They get like, because it's all this energy that you like hold in, and you're very known for that, to holding in all your, yeah, I'm fine, until you're not fine, right? And then you come out with the piercing words. I want to see the other cards so we could just make a story of this. Emperor. Holy cow. Okay, wow. Emperor is a control, it's ego. It could be like maybe you fall in love with your boss or someone at work, or an Aries. And Aries and Cancer, as we know, is the worst combination ever, right? Because Aries doesn't care about what they're saying, what they're doing, and Cancer cares too much. But it's not only about an Aries here. This is like it could be a fire sign as well. But there's this feeling here, if there's fighting words, definitely arguing, between you and a person of authority. Could be a bank, could be a justice, could be a corporation, could be that. There's like a colleague, it's not going well. Just watch your words. Like, be better than them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not about like not talking. It's not like always keeping the peace, because Cancer, you love to just keep the peace. It's not that, because you keeping the peace just makes you like fester inside, right? And that's what causes dis-ease in the body. That's what causes like, you know, whatever, breakouts and like I'm sorry, I'm looking at this big crow that landed on the building. It's beautiful. Anyways, there's this feeling that you are actually stepping into your strength here. But I do, with this Ace of Swords and the Emperor next to it, I do feel, and it's strength, and there's also you meeting someone very special, or strengthening a bond, or falling in love with yourself again. That could be that too, falling in love with your light and your love. But being very mean to yourself, because this could be your ego coming in and saying, no, you're an idiot, you're stupid, you're this, you know, like, be careful of that. Be careful of this ego mind that will continuously put you down, that continuously make you feel small. You're not small, Cancer. Right? And if there's someone around you, it could be a father, it could be a mother, it could be like a parent, a partner, it could be like a boss or a colleague, or you know, someone like a bank, blah blah, judge, police, whatever, that is going to piss you off. That's all I see here. That could like I'm saying, like, be careful with your words. And not because I care about these, like this, like they have no right to talk to you like shitty, and they have no right to condescend to you because they think they're all that. Just watch your words in the sense, like, the words that you speak to yourself. It's not about you holding back, but it's not about you blurting also. It's about you being authentic with yourself. Like being like, say, no, you don't get to talk to me like that, but not being angry, right? Because that's ego. Not being frustrated, because that's ego. Like, just speaking your truth. Just saying it as it is. And if you're starting a relationship, the best way to do it is to be authentic and not to be pleasing other people. I feel like there's going to be like an altercation with someone very fiery around you, and it could be in a relationship that you already have right now. But be the bright light here. That's this follow the leader. Be the leader here. Be the one that leads this conversation, but doesn't allow this to be to squash you, because because their ego is bigger than their house, right? Usually is the case, right? So this is, wow, interesting to me. So like, is it like, it's a really beautiful energy. It's just that there could be gossip around you. There could be like someone, like, that's what I'm saying. There could be that Aries or that Emperor, that fire sign, or whoever that is, that figure in your life that is trying to bring you down a little bit, and a little bit, and you just got to stand up for yourself a little bit here. Stand in love, be as loving as possible to yourself and to the other, because everything is projection. If this person is angry and condescending, because they don't love themselves. So it's not for you to like allow that behavior either. So it's like a fine line. Be the leader, be the star here. Shining your light is uncomfortable for this kind of energy. Interesting. Your advice is feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. You're not alone. Like, feel the power of your being light. Like, your soul doesn't want you to be a wimp. Your ego does, Your ego's like, oh, don't say anything, keep the peace. Nah, that's like bullshit. Oh, you have to respect because they're older than me. You have to be like, that's BS. That's human world matrix. Your soul is like not angry, right? Your soul is not an angry, doesn't want revenge, or doesn't want that. But it's like, be true, Cancer. If you're feeling a certain way, you gotta express it in a calm way, which is, to me, that's the best way. If you're calm about whatever is coming out of your mouth, they don't have any reprieve. They can't because you're calm. Kill them with kindness. I keep telling that to everybody. You gotta do that. Nothing is yet set in stone. Interesting. So, and it's true. I agree. And that's like what I always tell people when they come to like readings. Nothing is set in stone. So you come here, I give you your advice, and you choose on your own, right? And you might not go with the advice or the guidance that's being given, and then you set your own path. So nothing is set in stone. So nothing is like, to me, it's like, I'm a little bit on the fence with both of these things, because I do believe that there is a destined path, right? There is something that we are moving on, our soul contract. But at the same time, we're living the human experience. So just enjoy this life. And stop allowing the emperors of the world to bring you down. And it's like, don't tell me that, oh, I don't mind. Because that's BS again. Because then you're just playing small. You continuously play small because I don't want to have to confront. I don't want to have to do that. But it's like, this is your life. You're the star here. We're all the stars. Like even the emperor in your life is a star as well. But that being said, it's like no one gets to dim your light. And if you choose to dim your light, then that's very depressing for your soul. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you're like, So if you thought of the who and when question, awesome. If you haven't thought about this who and when question, then think about it. And I'm going to pick 2 cards. It could be one question. It could be a who and a when. Whatever you want. This is your choice. So, who for Cancer? Like 1,000 cards. Many people. Okay. Who has shown up? That's interesting. When? No. None of the cards are it. The when for Cancer. All right. The who in your life is so interesting is the Star card. The Star card shows up. So the Star card is Aquarius. So that's like, that's Aquarius. Or it could be Libra or Gemini, because that, or it's the star, it's you. That's what I've been talking about this whole time. So the who, it could be you, or it could be an air sign. And it's usually a masculine, by the way. That's a divine masculine energy. I didn't say that to the other people, but this is masculine energy. The when is the 5 of Pentacles, which is Taurus, which is April, May. So now, in the next few weeks or months. The when is this energy of don't, like, this is an energy, see, like, it's a lack energy and a poverty consciousness energy and a depressing kind of energy, the 5 of Pentacles. But don't lose your ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust this. Trust the answer to this question. I love your reading this week, Cancer, because it's very multi-dimensional, you know? It's multifaceted. All right, so you know what to do. Watch your words. People can gossip, can talk about you behind your back. Let them. That's on them. It's not on you. Also, but don't allow them to do it in front of your face. Don't be I'm fine until you blow up kind of thing. It's time to confront, face, and be kind. Kill them with kindness. All right, my beautiful Cancers, check your rising and your moon. Also like, share, comment, subscribe. Super thanks me if you can. Also join my Ko-fi membership. You can one-off donate to me, or you can join a monthly membership as well. Love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got Ride the Wave. I love this energy, man. To me, it's like these dolphins having fun and their waves. And ride the wave. When you say ride the wave, it's like means that things are starting to flow for you. Things are starting to like move, like shake and move. 14 is 5 is change. So do you feel it? Do you feel like something moving in your life, whether it's relationship, with your career, your lifestyle, your body, your just the emotions? I don't know. There's like, this is emotions, so this is love. Maybe in your love life there's something happening, you know, like it's maybe, to me, like I was saying, it's like the northern hemisphere, it's spring, there's like life out there. I mean, even in the southern hemisphere, I think it's just fall, right? There's still like life. There's just a feeling of movement, which I freaking love. It's very alive and vibrant to me. So let's see what this is. 6 of Pentacles. Exchange, money. It's like, look at them all. It's Taurus energy. Like, really, dudes? The Tower. I love it. Scorpio. Why is there like a wind? Where did that come from? 8 of Fire is your, that's so funny. The 8 of Fire is your challenge. The 8 of Fire is the 8 of Wands, which is such a weird, in this card, it's like this freaking slow moving panda through bamboo trees, which take forever to grow. And I don't understand her metaphor in this, because the 8 of Fire is fast, swift movement. But this is your, and it's also a Sagittarius energy. This is your challenge. The 2 of Swords. Interesting. Let's push her aside for now. And look at your energy here. So, 6, this like ride the wave thing, or you know, anyways, let's get it. The wave could also be a tsunami, apparently, because there's the Tower here. The Tower is, I love it, the card. First of all, look at this. The Tower, there's people flying out of the Tower, there's lightning, there's, you know, like, what is that? Is that a dragon? Perhaps. Anyways, it's on an island, you know, it's like the Tower is chaos, destruction, divorce, separation, breakup, you know, like, interesting. Ride the wave. So, if I look at the cards, the 6 of Pentacles is a Taurus energy. It's a bit more grounded, but it's also about giving money. Maybe you're investing money, maybe, or maybe you're in a breakup and you're having to give alimony money, right? Maybe there's, or you're receiving money, which is causing chaos too. There's like something interesting. To me, it's more like an exchange of energy, an exchange of finances, which is taking you outside of your comfort zone. So this is interesting. This could be some of you making decisions here with your finances, saying, okay, you know what? I am moving out of my house, and or whatever. I'm buying a new home, or I'm taking all my money and I'm investing in stocks, and everyone around you is like, you know what, everyone around, right? But ride the wave means, what is you feeling inside yourself? Because the 8, the challenge is you're afraid. You're not being quick enough. You're not being fast. You're not being impulsive enough. I know it's right, because this is impulsive energy. This is like boom. This is like communication, like call, write, email, like talk, pick up that phone and call. But this is like hesitation. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should do this. Like you're like avoiding the inevitable. This feels like the Tower is like, maybe you need to close your business. Maybe you need to quit your job. Maybe you need to end the relationship. Maybe you need to start the relationship. Maybe you need, like, there's a feeling that you've been sitting on your laurels for too long, and now something's got to give here. But you're afraid to make the move. And the Two of Swords shows up, and it's like, oh, but I don't know. Like, you know, Two of Swords is again like fear of making the move. And I remember when I got this for you, I'm like, are you sure this is the one that I have to end with? And I'm like, yes. So for me, when we have to end with this, it means that there's like a huge, I kind of love this now. There's like a huge move that you have to make, Leo. And you've been sitting on your laurels for a long time. You've been riding the wave. Interesting. Right? But the wave is picking up here, and it's like, no, you're not riding this. You've been riding like the small waves at the shore. Now we're asking you, the universe, God, whoever, creator, yourself, is saying, hey, Leo, pick up speed here. We need you to go deeper. We need you to go higher. This is no more you sitting on your ass. No more like feeling sorry for yourself. No more like, oh my God, how am I going to do it? No more asking questions. I just got interrupted by a phone call. I'm back. No more sitting on your ass. No more feeling sorry for yourself. That's what I remember. And now it's time to make some moves. Now it's time to ride the big waves. No more like, no more canoeing and no more kayaking on the river. Now we need you to do like bungee jumping kind of thing. This is the kind of idea here. To me, I feel like take the risk. Make the moves. Stop being afraid. What are you afraid of? Why are you holding back? Why are you avoiding this next step? Why are you, like, you're going to find yourself, when you make that decision, you're going to find yourself at another crossroads, and you're going to say, oh my God, what do I do? But it's at that moment where you need to trust yourself. This is what this Two of Swords is. Like, you're going to be on that high wave, that high tidal wave. You're going to be the leader of the tsunami, and you're going to be at that moment, at that high peak, and you're going to be like, you're going to climb that mountain, and you're going to like, oh my God, what are you going to do, Leo? What will Leo do? Leo's not going to back down. Not going to say, no, I'm just going to like die. I'm just going to fall. No. This is like a, there's a feeling here right now that some of you lions out there are holding back, are living in the fear, are not trusting yourselves. You're attaching to something and it's not working. And we've been seeing this idle Leo for a while. This Leo that's comfortable in the job, comfortable in the relationship, comfortable being unhappy, comfortable with being uncomfortable, uncomfortable with being too comfortable, right? Because now is the time to get uncomfortable. Now it's time to shake things up. Now it's time to go and ride the high wave. Are you ready? Are you ready to get there? Are you ready to get that point where you're like, it's time to take that risk? Take off that blindfold and jump and do what it is that you need to do. Put that money in that stock. And I'm not saying, I don't know why I keep saying stocks, but put that money in that new project. Put that, make the move. Get out of that, like that uncomfortably comfortable place that you're in. Like, change it up. Expand your business. Like, make it smaller. Move your business. Move your ass. Like, go move somewhere else. Get up on like that train and travel the world. Like, I don't know. There's just something here that you know that needs to make the change. You've been like too comfortable in the comfortable. and it's not working. We need you uncomfortable again. Communication is key. Interesting. You know, that's interesting because the Eight of Wands is about communication, and it's in reverse. So maybe you're having a hard time expressing yourself. Maybe you're having a hard time, like, even talking to yourself about this. Like, your ego mind is taking over. It's like, no, you can't do it. You can't do it. Oh my God, what are you going to do? Like, stop. Enough. Enough with this, like, mental energy overtaking you. I know, Sabrina, I'm an overthinker. It's like, yeah, but the thinking is an ego. Your thoughts are ego. Your thoughts will only diminish you. Your thoughts are not there to lift you up. And if they do lift you up, it's temporary. Your soul knows best. Can you listen to your inner wisdom, please? And trust that if you have to go through this moment, it's part of the process. To live in a tower moment, not for the rest of your life, but for parts of your life, is part of this journey. Can you get comfortable in the uncomfortable? Because this is not comfortable, right? For like us to be high up into the wave, but then that it's euphoric when you're like flowing with the wave. Ooh, look at this. This is a horse in water, people. Like a horse jumping in the water. I kind of love this. A difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. So yes, there is some discomfort here. And there is a difficult path ahead with the Two of Swords. Everything feels like there is, like, it's going to be uncomfortable, but you need to, like, speak up. You need to express yourself. You need to face the fears, face the confront the people that are keeping you down. It's not anyone's fault. It's you. It's time to not to get out of this very sedentary life. We are here to, like, step it up a bit. Are you ready to step it up? Are you ready to express yourself? Like communicate this. You know, this is a lot. This is like, are you ready to get on that stallion and move through the emotions? Overcome these emotions that are holding you down from making this move that you need to make. I'm kind of absolutely loving this reading. There's been too much this for you, Leo, and it's not working. Right? We're like, no, we need to, like, pump it up a little bit. So, I don't know if I talked about this at the beginning. I've been changing everything up for everybody, but I'm going to do a answer to a who and a when question. So you can ask about a who and when. I'm going to pull two cards. Who, when. So it could be one question. It could be whatever. Who for Leo, please? Who's coming in your life? Who is bugging your ass? Who, anything. Who? Who is done? When? I don't see it. Done. When is done. All right. Who is a surprise for me too? Who? You have your answer. So if you don't, pause. But the who is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo energy. It's obviously, the Knight is represented as a man, but the Virgo is a divine feminine energy, so it could be man or woman. And the Knight is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So it could be an earth sign in your life. The when. Oh, there's two. Which one is the right one? Let's see. The when. No. The when is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Aquarius, so the King could be, the when is January, February of 2025. Or it could be Gemini, which is May, June, or September, October. Libra, if we're actually taking the signs. So, who is Virgo? When is January, February? But if we extend it, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini season. So that is your reading, Leo. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. Join my Ko-fi for a one-off donations or monthly memberships. Also, book a session with me. April is open, and I'm excited to meet you again or new. So, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. Before we begin, I just want to let you know that I have a podcast coming out every single Wednesday, which you'll find on this YouTube channel, also on my Instagram and Facebook if you're following me. And it's with Katarina, and we're called Welcome to Your Journey. And we just talk about casual, we pick a card and we just talk about the topic. It's very, a bit spiritual and fun conversations. Also, what was I going to say? I'm also booking sessions for April, so feel free to DM me on Facebook, Instagram, or info@welovedivine.com. I'd love to meet you, or again, or anew. So I'll see you then. All right. And also at the end of this reading, I'm going to be asking you a who and when question, a divine timing, and a who is in your life, who's coming to your life. So if you can think about that question now while we're doing this reading. So I kind of love your card. It's Coming Apart, 46, which is a 10, a new beginning. And we have here two people, like, it's like a Gemini energy almost, like two parts of your soul, your divine feminine, divine masculine energy, like your whatever, your mental, your emotional, your physical, like all of this is like something coming undone in your life. Something that you worked really hard for, perhaps. A relationship that you put a lot of energy into, a work, a career that you put a lot of energy in, and you're like, some of you might be leaving it, some of you might be quitting, some of you haven't yet done, and it's time to do it. And it could be the same for a relationship. Something is coming, it's like falling apart, so that you could start fresh in another realm, in another method, in another way. I'm going to read what it says in the card in the book, because it's kind of a beautiful energy. I don't want to F it up here. It's a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. And that's something like I've always felt in this world right now, like things that fall away from us. Like some humans want to attach and hold on. No, why are you leaving? Why? And it's like, fucking let it go, right? Because what are you holding on to? Onto like a surface, a facade of how things should be? If like, to me in my head, it's like someone wants to break up with me, then good riddance. If someone doesn't want to be friends with me, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to hold on to it? What's the purpose in hanging on to something that's not working? That's that here. That's what's happening. And some of you might be feeling it when you within your workplace, and some might feeling it in where you live, or something else other than just a relationship, right? And that's to pay attention to. And that the universe, God, your higher self brings to you in your face all day long. We just don't listen. The King of Swords, which is an Aquarius energy. or Libra or Gemini. But this is an Aquarius energy, and this is like the perfect person to be this. This is like he slits right through as I'm out here. The King of Swords doesn't have emotion. Aquarians think. They don't feel. I'm not saying that they don't have feelings, right? But it's like they're very much impulsive. They just go with the wind kind of thing. So the King of Swords is the same idea. This, but also could be justice, could be lawyers, judges, medicine, could be medical as well. But let's see what else it is. High Priestess. I mean, this is like, the challenge is the Page of Cups. Interesting. And the result is the Hermit, which is you. All right, so that is okay. I'm gonna put them all out. This is very clear as day. If you just look at these 3 cards here, I'm gonna show these 3 cards. These are all like strong single people. And I'm not saying that you need to break up with your partner. I'm not saying that, obviously, because not every single person will like, okay, bye. But these are very like, the King of Swords doesn't need the Queen of Swords. He enjoys the Queen of Swords' company, right? She brings something to him, but he doesn't need her to live. Nobody needs anyone, but the King of Wands appreciates having a woman in his life, right? Because she will put him on the pedestal and she'll give him all the attention. Like the King of Pentacles wants to share his home with another. The King of Cups as well, his all heart. The King of Swords, it could live alone for the rest of his life, and he's very happy. The High Priestess does not ever want to be in a relationship ever in her life because she knows too much and she's really comfortable alone. The Hermit will live in a cave for the rest of his life and he'll be the happiest ever. So I'm just like showing this to you. I mean, and like I say, it's like regardless, you could be a King of Swords and you could be a High Priestess within a relationship, but you're comfortably in a relationship that you don't need to change. High Priestess does not change. The King of Swords will never change for anyone. The Hermit will never change either. It's you. But these two specifically are very... The 3 of them, they're very single cards, right? So it's like very interesting that's showing up to me. So to me, it feels like it's. I don't know what this means for you because it's all showing up, the coming apart. There's obviously something coming undone in your relationships with your partner, with your family, with your friends. It could also be at work. Or it could also be your independence, like you're feeling a bit overshadowed perhaps by someone in your life, even at work or whatever, and there's like, what happened to me? Like, who am I? I'm a freaking light, and here I am dimming my light for another, and here I am like holding on and attaching to this, whatever this relationship is, holding on to this person, to this concept, to this theory, to this idea in my head, that because I need to hold on to this because this is what I know, and I'm a Virgo, I'm an earth sign, so hold on. But all the cards are saying, let it go. What happened to you? Where are you? Why are you you're not another half of a soul, you're a one soul, right? And that's like, we'll leave it to the twin flame, but it doesn't matter because I'm still one soul. I'm still me. I'm still Sabrina. You're still whoever you are. Why are you allowing another to control? Why are you giving your control away? Why are you giving your power away to another? Why do you feel like love is only 2 people? Because love is only one person. If you love yourself, you can fully love another. but you will only hang on to love because you don't fully love yourself. You will fully hang on to a relationship that's not working, to working relationship, whatever it is. I'm not only talking about love here, by the way. When I speak of love, it's all the love. It's like if you fully love and appreciate you, you don't need another to complete you. And this is what's showing up here. And to me, this is powerful reading, Virgo, because it's like, it's time to stand up and look in the mirror and say, do I really fully love myself? Why am I holding on to this? Is it because of what society is going to think? Is it because of what families are going to think? Is it because my boss is going to think like this? It's like, I don't know. We're coming to a place right now where we need to be King of Swords and the High Priestess. These two, especially, fully authentic. They don't care about anyone else. The King of Swords doesn't give a flying F about what you think of him. The High Priestess neither. She doesn't really care. She leads with her heart. He leads with his mind. They both lead together. They lead with like uncaring of other people. And it's not because they're not caring people. Let's not like fudge that up. It's not that, oh, he's like a selfish whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong with being selfish at this point. But it's like, it's like, because there's just too much like heavy energy. There's too much heavy like pressure put on the human to be a certain way, to show respect. You have to stay like, it's okay if he's like this. It's because we have to appease to that person's personality. And it's like, no, man, what are you doing? Why? Where have you lost yourself? Why have you lost yourself in another? This is like, to me, I thought there was other powerful, but this is like really powerful as a reading, because your challenge is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups are children. So many of you, like let's say within a family setting, are you're allowing another to make you, to dim your light for the sake of children, or because of your inner child, because of inner trauma. Because like you were abandoned when you were younger. Maybe a parent died younger. Maybe people like have mistreated you in your life. Maybe there's a lot of trauma there, and you're holding on to someone who is just not working for you. And again, I don't want to like stick to only romantic relationship. It could be any kind of relationships around you, because we have so many, and we hold on to them because it's comfortable, because I don't want to deal, and the Hermit is here. This is you, Virgo. It's like, do you love yourself enough to walk away? Walk away. She's walking away. To walk to the next portal, right? Walk into the next dimension, walk into the next relationship, whatever that is for you. Do you love yourself enough to do that? Can you trust yourself enough to come apart to then become whole again? Because you've lost your way a little bit. Not every Virgo that's watching this, obviously, but there is some Virgos here that are apparently, not apparently, but have stopped being completely authentic with themselves to appease to another, to make someone feel good. Oh, but he or she, they're not like this, so I'm gonna like, no, it's not about that. And this is the missing link. And we're programmed to believe that we're here to compromise, and we're here to be a certain way and to act a certain way, because the other, if you want to stay in a relationship, because we're not here to be in relationships, right? But if you choose to be in the relationship, fine, it's great, but don't lose sight of who you are in it. And if it needs to come apart, it needs to come undone to again birth anew, so be it. Maybe some time in the cave is where you need to be, right? You need some time alone to find out who you are, to love who you are again. You, not you with another, not you working for another, not you. That's not who you are. You're not your job. You're not your partner. You're not your marriage. You're not your relationship. You're not your role. You're you. Who are you? Do you love you? So deep. Your advice is the answers you need are coming. Okay, there you go. And to me, that's like beautiful, because that means you just need to trust this whole process of coming undone. Something is falling apart in your life. Can you trust it to fall apart and make you feel real shitty? Can you feel the feels and allow the good to come in, the answers to come in? Release your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. I mean, this is, let's go like this. Because to me, the rebel is the high priestess and the king of swords. They go against the current of what a human should be like, right? Because people will look at them and they're like, oh, they're like solitary. They think they're so much better than us, blah, 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 blah. No, but they just love themselves a little bit more than you. What happened to that little inner rebel? The inner rebel to me is that authentic self. The one that stood up and said, no, you can't touch me. You can't treat me like this. This is how I see it. And, you know, like, we can like come together and figure it out, but I'm not going to stop being me so that I could be you. Please you. That's not the way it works. I'm going to be me. You're going to be you. We're going to work it together. That's how it works. Not me stopping to be something so that me completely like obliterating a part of me to make you happy so I don't have to deal with it. That's not how these work. I want you to really hold on to the high priestess and the king of swords this week and forever, people, because this is so you, like holding on, not holding on, but embracing this kind of energy of, and it's not about being a biatch, and it's not about being like a bossy, like F you, this is who I am. It's not about that. It's about truly being you. And not allowing another to demean you and not to dim your light. But also you not dimming your own light. And you not needing another to complete you. No one needs... If you are fully and completely in love with yourself, then the other is a bonus. All right, Virgo. This is like huge. All right, so I think I asked you at the beginning to come up with a who and a when. So I'm going to be pulling a who and when for Virgo, please. You can ask it as two different questions or one question. It's whatever you want. Who's coming in your life? Who is, I don't know, who's going to kiss you next? I don't know. Whatever you want. Who for Virgo? Could be you. Who's going to show up for you? Who for Virgo? When for Virgo? All right, I got them. So I haven't seen it. So let's see who the who is, and pause if you have to think about it again. But the who is the King of Pentacles, Taurus. The King of Pentacles, I mean, it is definitely a divine masculine, but the pentacle energy, earth, is divine feminine, so it could be woman or man. And it could be a Virgo or a Capricorn as well, if we're taking it by sign. Very grounded, very financially sound. And the when, ooh, look at this, is the Seven of Pentacles, which is Taurus. The when is April, May. So whatever you asked, that is the questiones. Or the questiones, it could be 7 years. In 7 years this is happening. If you ask for a long term. All right. This is your reading, which is super actually beautiful. I really love this reading. It's all about loving you as your life unravels so that you could reweave a new relationship, a new job, a new whatever it is for you. Trust that the answers are coming. All right. Check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also join my Ko-fi channel. You can one-off donate to me, or you can join my monthly membership. Also share, like, comment. Commenting leads to a free reading if you get picked every week. And super thanks me if you can. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got making a choice. I mean, you're at a crossroads, apparently, and you're having to make a choice between whatever this is for you. Could be in a relationship, could be for a job, for a career, for travel even, very simple as that. But there's a feeling here of heaviness to me. Like it's like a choice that you've been holding on for the longest time. And this is just asking you to trust your intuition. Can you trust yourself? Can you get to this crossroad right here and look at the door and say, do I go purple or do I go yellow, right? Like whatever it is. Do I move out? Do I move in? Do I like what is it that's been weighing on your mind? It's like yeah, it's definitely a crossroads. So some of you, it's a long time coming, perhaps something that you've been thinking about for the longest time. Maybe it's something that's just sprung up. You only know. Let's see where it's at with you in the cards. The Four of Cups, obviously something very daunting. The Four of Cups is that feeling of usually boredom, but here she's like in this underwater, holding on to different kinds of, holding on to a heavy pearl. There's other pearls all around her. She's perplexed. She feels like this is a big decision that she needs to make. Is it about her wealth? Perhaps. It's about like, is it going to make another cry? Perhaps with the emotions, right? Is it like, it's deep to me. It feels like it's a love thing, or it feels like a commitment thing, or it feels like family, friend. That's how the energy is showing up for me. Because it's Four Cups is Cancer, so it could be home and family. And the Messenger of Water, which is the Knight of Cups, which is love. Interesting. This is a romance, new romance. Like, I don't know, some of you are entering into a new relationship, perhaps. Some of you are in a relationship and looking elsewhere. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see what the challenge is. The Ace of Wands is your challenge, people. This is like a fire sign, and the Ace of Wands is like a new beginning, a new adventure, a new start, a new pregnancy, or whatever, and this is in reverse. So you are challenged, which makes sense with this, right? You're challenged by starting a fresh new adventure, a new beginning. It's been egging at you. You're like almost being pushed towards it, and you're afraid. We have Justice that shows up. So much like Taurus got Justice as that card, and Justice to me is like, and there's love here. So some of you are being one of your choices is to get married. You know, you've been with someone for the longest time. Maybe there's a proposal coming in, and now you're like, whoa, can I like settle, or can I really do that, make that next step? Like, oh my God, I'm not sure. Or move in with someone, or like something that requires a contract, you know, negotiation perhaps. Or maybe some of you are, but you're scared. Like, you're apprehensive about starting fresh. You know, some of you might have had a really bad relationship, or like this feels like a relationship to me. I know not everybody's in a relationship as a Libra, but it feels like that. It could be like or maybe you've been single for such a long time that you're even afraid to start a friend. Like, you know, people are like, well, what the hell? Why aren't you going out there? And you're like, yeah, I don't want to go. You know, I was really brokenhearted, or I don't really trust. This is you, by the way, Libra. Justice card. The Justice is like, you know, freedom and liberty and like balance as well. It's like, I almost feel like if you're single and there's a relationship, or you're dating someone, or there's like, to open yourself up to this new relationship, you have to jump. You gotta like get yourself out there. If you're just in a relationship, you're not yet hitched or like official, it's like time. This is like a funny, like, it's like a total opposite of Virgo, by the way. It's not like, oh, Virgo's like, get out. And this one's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, what are you afraid of? Why are you, what's holding you back? Could be some of you are being called to divorce or separate. It's like, you know, like there's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is always like a little bit phallic. Could also be sexually, there's nothing, like, you know, there's like a lack thereof in the relationship. Not that it's everything, but there is, like, perhaps some of you are flirting or with others, but there's a feeling of emptiness with the Four of Cups showing up, the heaviness, and the Ace of Wands feels like a little bit of fear of or like a failure of sorts within a relationship. Or maybe some of you have tried to have, or trying to have babies. It's just not working out. And the Justice could be, you could go and check for, you know, other methods, alternate methods, adoption perhaps. That could be possible. It's so funny how some people like will not even consider adoption, even though it's still a child. But anyways, it's a personal thing, I guess. Yeah, this is huge. This is a big thing. There's like a big step you want to make in your life that requires some form of like either could be doctors, or going to see a naturopath, or something that requires you to like you're afraid to make a move here. You're afraid to bring up divorce or separation. You're afraid to get married. You're afraid to open yourself up to something, a relationship. You're afraid of trying alternate methods of whatever healing that you need for your dis-ease, or for whatever this is. There's like a fear that we don't usually see with Libra, and it's very apparent here. You're holding back from fully loving yourself and loving someone else. It's like you're not trusting yourself. You're talking to the seahorse, and the seahorse is trying to give you a pep talk, and you're like, no, the Knight of Cups is like, yes, I want to believe in love. I want to believe in love. Like, this is very Libra. Libra wants to believe in love and like the fairy tale romance, yet you're afraid of it because of your past, you know, or currently there is something missing. There's a missing link here. Let's see what your advice is. It's time to release negativity. Like negativity. It's time to release fear. This is what it's time to, you know, you're thinking about something that happened in the past, or that's holding you back from moving into something new in the now. You know, like, or, you know, things that, like, when you're in relationships right now and it's not working, it doesn't mean that it's not right? It's something that you have to, like, step into the awareness of it. What is it? What's changed? Right? Have I changed? Have they changed? Is it like, it's not like we're here to repair, but is it something to pay attention to? I don't know. I feel like it's very fear-based here for you. Like, it's almost like you're holding on to something that happened in the past, so that's not allowing you to move forward in this now. To conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. I mean, kind of that. Like, to die is to be afraid. Right? To me, like, fear is a made-up construct in your mind. Fear keeps you from doing everything on this earth. But fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. And yet we believe in it. And we hold on to it. And we like don't step into onto this path, because what are my friends going to say? What are my family going to say? What are my colleagues? What are my neighbors going to say? Who cares, right? The crossroads, the only reason you're at a crossroads is because you're not trusting yourself. Because one way is like you, and the other way is everyone else, what they think about you, what they think you should do, what you learned in a book to do, what you learned by media and the society tells you to do. But this is truly you. What do you want? What is the feeling? What is the urge telling you to do? Why are you, like, allowing others to lead the way for you? Why are you following someone else's path? As much as this is balance and as much as this is relationship, this is also the sword of truth. She is holding a sword. And she's like, I am the truth, right? I am me. I am, like, I'm not going to, like, what is it that I want? I'm going to stop holding on to this past that happened, or whatever. This worry, this anxiety, all of it is made up in my mind. I'm not going to conform to other people. I'm going to do what I want inside, and not even what my partner is. Like, me. Who are you? And I think I'm Virgo. I've been telling this to Virgo too. It's like, we tend to lose ourselves in other people, in other situations. We're not them. They're not us. So where have you died a little bit inside, Libra? Now it's time to make these choices. Time to turn this around and create this new beginning. Boy. Right. Okay. So, I don't know if I said that you need to check. I don't know. I don't remember what I say anymore. But I'm doing a who and a when. So, pick a question of who and when. Who's coming in my life? Who is, like, making problems for me? Like, when is this gonna happen? So who for Libra? When? Almost. No cigar. When? Okay. Interesting. So the who is the King of Wands, which is a Leo. And definitely a man, because the fire is masculine and the king is masculine. So the who, it could be a woman as well. But Leo, and also could be Sagittarius or Aries, but it's Leo. That is the who. And it's a man, so it doesn't have to be a Leo. Whatever. And the when is the Six of Wands, which is Leo, which is July, August. And they're going to come to you on a knight in shining armor. So that's the when. Both Leo energies. This is a divine masculine energy. Leo, Aries, Saggy, July, August. Exciting. All right. Libra. Making choices for you and not for everyone else. Standing in your truth, being aware, and also trusting your inner voice and not conforming. There's a lot of takeaways here for you, but they're deep. All right. I hope this reading resonated with you. If not, check your rising and your moon. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And join my Ko-fi membership for a one-time donation or a monthly membership. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. So, before I begin, I just want to remind you, I am doing a podcast with lovely Scorpion Katarina, and it's called Welcome to Your Journey, which you can find it here on this channel. Welcome to your journey. I think I said that already. Wow, on this channel. And also, I'm open for sessions in April, May, June. So feel free to book with me on my Instagram, my Facebook, or on my info@welovedivine.com. I cannot speak apparently, or you can just book an appointment on Shopify, mywelovedivine.com. So you got Compass as your overall energy this week. I freaking love this, man, because this is two things for me. This is your true north, and Compass to me is travel, right? It's like time to make a move, time to like, it's not only like it's make a move. There's like you've been sedentary for too long, Scorpio. It's time to like go towards your soul. What is your soul leading you to? Where, not your mind, where is your soul taking you? Like, what is the greater purpose in your life? Where, like, are you being led by your career, by money, by your like physical, like has that been like your taking over? Yeah, because that's just like a made up construct, right? Where is your heart taking you to? Like, where do you feel like you're needing to go? Like, what is your true north, which is your soul? And so many of us, there's like, well, my true north is to have a high-paying job. No, right? That's not your true north. Your true north is like doing nothing, right? And trusting. That's what it is, really. I'm like laughing at myself here because that's what it fucking is. But anyways, maybe this compass is also like saying, okay, Scorpio, why are you still there? Why aren't you making the move? Why aren't you like going to Miami? Why aren't you going to Dominican Republic? Why aren't you going there? Why are you attaching to your home here? But it's more than that. There's a feeling here that you're needing to step outside of this comfort zone. That's what the compass feels like to me. So let's see what the cards say. Wacky Sabrina. Oh, well, hello there, the devil. Okay. Capricorn energy. The Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. We have earth signs here. Your challenge is the Queen of Fire, which is Aries, Leo, Sag. And the Seven of Wands is Leo. What is happening here? First of all, like, let's just be real here. We have the devil. Let's talk with the devil first. The compass. Anyways, obviously the devil showing up speaks of, you know, the devil is ego. It's your inner shit, That's what it is. It's like inner trauma, inner like healing. Something's coming up for you. Could it be related to money? It's possible, because the Nine of Pentacles is here. Is it related to stability, groundedness? Possible as well. Is it, you know, like, is it like your true calling? Because the Virgo is kind of that too, energy. I feel like some depth, like a lot of healing coming up for you, which has been very challenging with the Devil here. And maybe like the Devil like is bringing you down different paths than you would expect it, and your compass is going, what does that mean? Oh my God. And maybe they're taking you down the path that you need to go down to heal. But also the Devil could be taking you down the right path, right? Like, we're always like, we look at the Devil and it's like, oh my God, it's so bad. I mean, obviously I made that face too, but why it's showing up isn't interesting. There's the Kundalini snake here, you know, your divine feminine. Just like there's like queens over here. Is it a queen? I don't know. Anyways, but I don't know. I almost feel like the Devil showing up to me feels to me very inner critic. That's what is showing up here. Like that ego. That's what it is. It's like, oh, you're not good enough. Why are you doing this? What are all the questions? Always asking her, nah. Like, it's okay. And the Nine of Pentacles, like, look, she's like flying in the wind kind of thing, and there's a portal here, and she's like, let it go, Scorpio. Stop thinking so much. Stop listening to those voices in your head, you know, like all the time coming up and saying, come on, dude, where are you? You're a loser. Like, why are you doing this? And I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is just like, let's get grounded a little bit. Like, get out of that water, right? Or get out of the air. Like, come down to earth a little bit, Scorpio. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Like, where do you want to be right now in this very moment? The Devil's going to bring you in all the crazy places. It's going to make you like, it's going to bring you deep down into your shadow for sure, which is probably necessary. And the Nine of Pentacles is like, heal it for F's sakes. Let's go. Let's like do this. Let's do the work. But please get grounded so you can do the work properly. Both of these are earth signs, so both of them is asking you to get grounded. For me, it's the Queen of Wands that shows up here that's interesting, because the Queen of Wands is this fire energy, like impulsive, spontaneous, like it's almost this part of you, this Aries energy inside you. Maybe you're Aries in your chart as well. That's like, F the groundedness. No. Let's like, let's get through this. Let's like F with the compass, let's play it like, like this. I don't know. I just feel like a disarray here. This is like someone around you that is condescending you, or someone around you that is telling you you're like an idiot. Like, come on, stop with your healing process. Stop with this. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's a mother energy. Could be the Queen of Wands. An older sister. No, I don't think it's a sister. For me, it's a mother, a grandmother, or even someone in your life that has that kind of, the Queen of Wands kind of, Aries, female, a little bit like self-centered, and it's not a bad thing. It's just they do tend to then, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you wasting your energy on that? Like, stop wasting your energy on this. Like, stop with your trauma. Like, but it's not. It's like, we need to frickin' transmute that energy. We need to go through that trauma. We need to frickin' deal with it. We need to sit with it. And that's showing up here. And the Nine of Pentacles is also financial stability, and feeling at home. Which is interesting, home, because the compass is like asking you to move around. There's maybe your compass is home. Maybe I'm talking in circles right now, but I feel like the Seven of Wands is having faith in your journey. And it's your journey and not someone else's journey. Right? And it's deep. For me, the devil showing up means it's like some deep inner wounds coming up, some deep inner healing coming up, some trauma, something that you have like kind of neatly put away in your body. And now it's like showing up and it's like, I need to come out. And the Nine of Pentacles, yes, you do. You need to come out. And I'm going to sit with you. We're going to ground together and we're going to get this out. And somehow there's a Queen of Wands around you that doesn't want you doing that. And it's a person, I feel very strongly it's someone in your life that is a little like impatient with you right now, Scorpio. But it's in the Seven of Wands shows up, it's like it's not about them, it's about you. So if you're able to find a way to maneuver around people, because it's inevitable in our lives to find people that will always come up against us. There'll always be someone who is never happy with us, or someone who is thinks they're better than us, or someone that like is logical, and we're so emotional, you're so intense, Scorpio, you're so annoying, Scorpio, and it's like, F off. That's what the Seven of Wands is like. It's Leo, by the way. Leo doesn't care. And this is like, have faith in your journey, Scorpio, as challenging as it is. But I like that the Nine of Pentacles is here, because it's like saying, come on, take that time off. Like Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. Virgo is all about self-care. Rest, go to the spa, sit in that sauna, go in the ice cold water, go in the hot shower, do whatever the hell you want. Like, you know, like sleep for 11 hours straight. Do the work. That's the work we're here to do, by the way. We're not here to toil at a job. The Nine of Pentacles is the work, which is the taking care of the self, resting, hydrating, loving ourselves. As the trauma, as all the stuck energies find their way out. To me, the Queen of Wands is someone in your life that is not very supportive. They're fun-loving, they're outgoing, they're funny, they're like, you know, ambitious, but not supportive of this healing journey at this moment in time, right now, like this week, this month, whatever. And the compass to me is like, please direct the compass towards your healing. That's where the compass needs to be. It's it's your time, Scorpio. And who cares what everybody, like I'm like shocked and amazed every time, like I'm sitting with a Scorpio and someone says, you're a Scorpio, and I'm like, ooh. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. Everyone's intense. I know you're freaking psychotic and intense, but like, it's like everybody is, really. And you have some really deep-rooted, here with the devil showing up, is like you have some deep-rooted energies or emotions that have not yet released. And please do so. Do the work. Do the work, please. Do the work. Don't let pride get in your way. Freaking love that. Don't let Queen of Wands get in your way. Look, it's a Leo energy. Don't let her in the way. Don't let these people, because that's what it is, because they come down hard on you, and they come and they almost try to dim your light. And are they doing it consciously? Some are, and some are not. But it's like And then you're like, oh, you know, F them, and I'm gonna like prove to them. But it's not about you proving anything. It's about you doing the work for yourself. It's not about them. So if you can find a way to ignore those around you that are giving you mixed signals, or giving you like, or making you feel small, that's the gift of your life. Because if you can ignore and not even allow them to even penetrate your mind, then you only have to deal with your own crazy, right? Not other people's. So I don't know, this is protect what you love. It's your duty and responsibility. Oh, it's like a little doggy. Love it. But like, it's like, it could be an animal here, but protect what you love is you. We tend to forget to love ourselves through this whole process. Like, and you're like, yeah, love yourself. I'm like, no, 100% love your ugly. Love your tears, love your fears, love your insanity. You know, love it all. Not just love your happy and excited days. Love your devil. Love your shadow. This is the journey that we're on, my beautiful Scorpions. And you're on this journey, and you're clearing a lot of stuff, and your compass might be going crazy and like, it has nothing to do with travel. I don't see this at all. I said at the beginning, but it could be that it's pushing you to other places, but there's something much deeper here. And it's the trail that's within you. And it's blazing, you know, and it's like, I'm ready, but I need you to clear me first so that we can move. So that we can like change course. Wow. That's so deep. All right. I don't know if I said this at the beginning. I don't think I did, but I'm going to give you a answer to a who and a when. So who is coming, who, whatever, or when. And when is he or she coming? Or when are they going to leave you alone? Or whatever you need to know. So who for Scorpio, please? When you got 2 cards. No, yes. So who for Scorpio, I got the answer, is 7 of Cups, Scorpio. So it's a you. It's you. That's who it is. You. But it could be another Scorpio in your life, or it could be a dragon, or it could be a mortician. It could also be a Cancer or Pisces. But that's the who that's showing up. And the when is the 6 of Pentacles, which is Taurus, April, May. That's the man. And the divine, Scorpio is a feminine energy as well. So that's what you got, who, when, and that's it for now. Oh, guys, this is deep. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. Also join my Ko-fi membership. You can give me one-off donations or join my monthly membership. I will see you, and hopefully you'll book a session with me. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Before I begin, if you haven't checked out my podcast with Katarina, I'm doing it every Wednesday. It's called Welcome to Your Journey. You can find it in the YouTube playlists here down below. And also, I'm open for sessions for April and May. Whatever you need. Tarot, spiritual guidance, Akashics, you name it. Just check out the WeLoveDivine.com. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to be I'm giving you a chance to ask a question for a who and a when. So think of that question while I do this reading. Let's begin. So we got the beautiful card of Stormfields, which is a Tower card. Number 9. There's like a tornado at the edge of a home. A checkered walkway, a bee, I don't know what that is. Anyways, the idea here is that some of you, Saggies, are in the middle of the chaos. You're in the middle of it. You're in a tower moment right now. Something is blowing up in your face. Is it a relationship with friends, family, partner, romantic partner? Is it money? Is it like just some, like your path just at a standstill? There's something coming up. Maybe it's inner trauma. Maybe it's some like healing, whatever this is. But it's like not number 9 is the end of it. And you're probably in the brunt of it. So I don't know what's coming up for you, but we'll see what it is. And to me, this is a beautiful energy. Like, I love this, the tower. To me, it's like this whole spiritual journey is the tower journey. That's it. It's a tower moment. It's mostly tower. It's mostly uncomfortable. But some of you are maybe like being faced with a truth, an uncomfortable truth about someone or something. And it's just like right there. So let's see what it is. The 4 of Pentacles, definitely about money. Home, but mostly about money. Some finance issues. Let's see. It's a Capricorn energy. The Strength card in reverse. Ooh, I have massive ear ringing. Interesting. It's rare that I get that, but massive download coming in. Strength in reverse. Or someone's talking about me. The King of Swords, which is an Aquarius energy, is your challenge. And I'll show you that after. And I love this. So the Strength in reverse feels like there's a little bit of a lack of confidence on your end. Some of you are feeling a little bit weak, maybe physically or emotionally. There's an Aquarius around you or someone around you that is, it doesn't have to be Aquarius, by the way, but it's showing up. It could be Gemini, Libra, or could be someone who's very outspoken and forthright and opinionated. Could be that. There's a feeling here of, it's an icky feeling for me, for you, Sagittarius. It's like you are being faced with an ugly truth, which is what I said before. Something about finances. Someone screwed you financially. Someone stealing from you. Someone cheating on you. Someone who is constantly make you feeling lesser than. Someone very overpowering, someone very challenging for you. Someone like, it's not you though. I don't feel like it's you doing that to yourself this time. This time I really feel like it's someone else. Someone in your life that has you feeling lesser than. I'm not liking this at all, actually, this energy. Making you question yourself. Making question your ability, like your financial stability. Making you just like making you feel lesser than. It's someone who is not kind. Someone who's like has a sharp tongue. There could be someone who is like cold and reserved a bit. Also someone who's constantly talking behind your back. I don't know. This is an energy that is sneaky, not to be trusted. That's the, and usually I'm not like this with any cards, but and Aquarius, I kind of, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with that, but I don't want to like, I don't want to say that it's them either. It could be anyone. But when I see the cards like this, there's definitely someone who has stolen from you, has been sneaky with your, like taking away little bits of you, like taking, like it almost like eating at you, eating at your confidence, at your security levels. I don't know, Saggy, or who you hang around with, because you know the next card is the Two of Cups, which is like a soulmate energy, which is like maybe this is your journey. You have to, your soulmate or this person that you are in this relationship with is supposed, or maybe it's a twin flame energy, and they're like another half of you, the other half of you that is not quite settled yet. You know, I just feel like it's I didn't think that this reading was going to be like this, but I really feel like you are in the middle of a tower. You're in the middle of facing up to your soulmate, your twin flame, your other half. Doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It could be your sibling, your parent, your friend. There's someone in your life that you know that you're connected to on a soul contract level, at a soul level. You know you're connected to them, but they're just not there yet with you. They are not compatible with you. They are not there. And they make you feel worthless. They make you feel useless. They make you feel unstable. And you are not that. And you need to remember that, Sagittarius. And if they're making you feel like that, that means there's a part of you that is. And that's that part of you that it's deep inside that needs love. And I feel like you are a little bit too focused on this person instead of focusing on you. Stop focusing on their vile behavior and their selfishness and their their sneakiness with you, because they are definitely bringing you down. They're not making you feel good at all. And it's not about them. It's about you. It's about loving you. And perhaps also you got to look at it that they are there to make you feel like that, so that you can in turn fall in love with you again. This is deep. Wow. But deep in a way that I freaking love. Because I'm a Sagittarius moon too, and I know exactly what this is for me. So I just like clicked in. I'm like, wow. But I mean, for you guys too, I know a lot of Saggies. This could be very relevant to you too. And I just feel like if you're Saggy, please comment below if this is relevant to you, because this feels to me like a person who is and will be important in your life, but at this moment in time is not, because they are not there yet, because they are still too much in their ego. They're still too much in their human form for them to see your light, to see your greatness. And it's not up to you to make any choices and decisions here, but it's up to you to regain that light again and realize that this is just a projection. This is not you. You know what I'm saying? And if this is you dimming your own light, please stop. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. A fiery climax approaches. Ooh, I like that. I mean, that is it's a really interesting segue into this, because this is like, this has been showing up a lot for you, Saggy. A lot of you are in a very uncomfortable position with someone in your life, and it's showing up as like a soul contract, a soul mate, a twin flame, however you want to label it. It's someone who has a very deep connection with you, and as much as, you know, we hate to see it, it's really challenging to say that. You're like, oh, you're supposed to be my partner. You're supposed to be my, like, warrior in this battlefield, right? And you're, like, completely rejecting me, and you're completely, like, making me feel like lesser than. But it's meant to be like that, so that you could turn and say, okay, it's not about them. It's about me, loving me fully, feeling financially stable, feeling and loving myself completely, not needing this. And it's like, and once that is accomplished, that fiery climax approaches, it comes to fruition. Release your creative energies, make use of them in your life. You know, it's almost like a little bit of a culmination of that. So that's like, maybe it's meant for to bring up those creative energies. Maybe it's like, creative energies doesn't have to be only about like art and music and dance. It could be whatever that's stuck inside you. Like, we are all creative beings. We are creators. We have you, like, a little bit of this. It says the Sagittarius has been stuck being an actor or an actress. You're not. You're a director. Let's build these creator energies and see this as what's happening, this decline, as actually an incline, right? As actually the best thing that could ever happen to you, because now I'm learning to love myself through this chaos. And I'm going to stand in this tornado as it passes by me, or him or her passes by me, and I'm going to move through this. And I'm going to wait for the client for him or her to come back towards me, because that's what this is. So focus on you, Saggy. Focus on what you can do. Stop focusing on this Two of Cups in your life. They're not ready for you. So when they're ready, they will come. When the tornado subsides. Now it's time for you to take advantage of this tornado and do something for you. Start that project. Go on dates. Go do things. Live life. Enjoy. Right? I actually love this. I love it. All right, so if you didn't listen at the beginning, I said to think of a who and a when question. So think of a who's coming, who's whatever, who needs to be released, who whatever, and when this needs to happen. Who for Saggy, and when. Who? Who, please. Alrighty. Who? Yes. When? No. Then no. No. So when? All right. That was weird. Okay. The who. This is the answer. I have no idea. I have to take another one, because the well, I have no idea what that is. Who, the well, is the wish. We'll keep it, but I'll pull another one next to it. The well is a card created by them, so I can keep it as I can describe it. Okay, so the well and the Seven of Wands is Leo, but it's really interesting because she's a woman and a man, so it could be woman or man. This is usually a divine masculine energy. It could be a Saggy, like you, an Aries, but if definitely someone that you work with, perhaps, or you play sports with. And the well is I don't know, someone who's fashionable, someone who is creative energy, right? Emotional, could be like a psychologist or a tarot reader. It could be a well, like water. You know, what do you think of when you think of a well? Someone you cry on, like with, it's a 22 card. So this is the who. It's very elaborate for you. And the when is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a Taurus, Virgo, a Capricorn. So April, May, August, September, and December, January. 6 months that it could happen. It could also happen in 1 year. Ace of Pentacles. And when it happens, it's full of money. So that's your who and your when. It's kind of cool. That's it. This was an interesting reading, Saggy. Trust yourself, love yourself. Things will change as you turn inwards within your own tornado. So check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And join my Ko-fi, which is monthly memberships or one-off donations. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. So before I start, if some of you don't know, I've started a weekly podcast that airs every Wednesday, and you'll find it here on this channel. And I do it with Katarina, and it's called Welcome to Your Journey. And it's just a very easy peasy, casual, we have two different viewpoints on spirituality or what's going on in our lives, right? And also I'm open for bookings in April and May. You can book a session with me, spiritual guidance, Akashics, Tarot as well. And at the end of this reading, I'm going to be pulling a who, when cards, so you can think of a question as we do this reading. So let us begin. We got commitment, number 36, which is beautiful. Commitment is 9, so the end of journey, moving into a new commitment, perhaps. This is great energy for a new partnership, romantic, work, friendly, whatever this is. It feels very romantic to me, but it's like a solidification, a bonding of someone in your life. It's a, committing yourself, and commitment is too linear to me, but this feels like you're stepping up. Maybe there's a proposal coming to you. Maybe there is someone asking you out on a date. I don't know what this is, but this feels very positive and beautiful. We have the 8 of Swords, which is interesting. 8 of Swords is usually someone a girl looking in the mirror, and in the mirror she's blindfolded and she's very distressed. It's a Gemini energy, and it's let me look. Let's see what else. A little bit stressed here, let me tell you. And 4 of Wands, happiness, Aries energy, success, the challenge. You're challenged by the 10 of Cups, which is fulfillment and happiness and family. And the 6 of Cups is here, which is happiness too, and childhood and stuff. So let's look at all of them together. When I look at them all together, it almost feels like this 8 of Swords showing up feels like there could be perhaps a new path opening up for you when it comes to love, or a relationship in work or friends or family, whatever, but you're on the fence. You're in the fence. You're maybe it's something that has worked on and off, and now you're I don't know anymore. I don't have the stamina for this anymore. It could be you've been proposed to too, and on a relationship that's been break up on kind of thing, and now you're this is interesting, Capricorn. Because the 4 of Wands is you're super ecstatic, you're super happy, you're in a great place, there's success coming your way, achievement, even maybe you're moving into a rich family, or maybe you're getting an amazing raise, compensation. It just feels really good to me, but there's that fear, there's that initial fear. And because of that fear, the 10 of Cups, you're almost like rejecting. You're rejecting the happiness. You're not able to see. This is see the greatness coming towards you, see the accomplishments, the rewards coming toward you, because you're almost like, no, I've been abandoned when I was young. I have been treated like shit. I remember what you did to me. I remember what my boyfriend, my girlfriend did to me years ago. I remember these things, and I'm having a hard time letting it go. So you want a commitment. I'm not sure I can give it to you. This is like, and the cards are very clear that you are coming in a little bit troubled, only because you have a bad, there's like a bad reputation, right? It's not you that has a bad reputation, but it's like you've experienced, in your experience, has been very rocky with you, and it could be with this person right now that is like ready to reignite something. It could be within a relationship that exists, and they're like, okay, let's like renew our vows, kind of thing. It could be like something that is completely new, and still you're like, no, man, you're hesitant to start something that could be absolutely wonderful for you, because it could be like delivering the happiness, like the money or the stability. But you're completely clouded by something that is like someone or something has wronged you in the past, and you're having a hard time getting over it. And it's like it's a common denominator showing up here. It's like, yeah, I was promised love by my mother and my father and my sister and my brother and my family, but then they took it away from me. So what like it's that kind of feeling here that's showing up for you, Capricorn. Like, what's going to stop this new man or this new woman or this like already existing man or woman to take that away from me? So I got to hold on to something. You know, here she's holding on to something here, and that's what it feels like. Wow. There's the fear of letting go, like fear of allowing someone in. Although the cards are saying, you know, it's time to release yourself from that fear. You know, it happened. Yes, it did happen, but can you allow this new love to come in? Can you allow this new someone's trying to hand out, like hold out and say, I'm sorry, can we start fresh? Can you allow, like, I don't know, this is so, wow. Capricorn. I mean, it's not every Capricorn here, but there's Capricorns here that have been jilted, right? Perhaps even at the altar, or perhaps like whatever. It's like it's literally a feeling of abandonment, and it could stem from childhood, but it also could be like with a relationship, whatever. You gave all your love, you gave all your support, you gave everything, and then they still were not were able to reflect back to, you know, they were still not able to give it back. And now you're like, now you want me to, like, no. Oh, wow. And you know, like, I don't really blame you, I get it, but at the same time, that's not the universe has said it's open again. The path is open again. So can you open your heart again, Capricorn, and allow this love to come towards you? Because you will be rewarded. You will find that happiness again. and stop holding on to that past. It happened okay before. It's not going to happen again. The reason it happened before is because it was meant to make you stronger to get to here. You know, like let's like have faith in your dreams. Have faith in this. And I'm not like the biggest proponent of relationships. The way I'm not like, get into the relationship, you have to. But this is like having faith in you. Have faith in the love that you have to share. The love that's inside you. Have faith that whatever, like if someone's rewarding you with a financial, like with a raise or bonus or whatever, then allow it to come in. Open your heart to it. If someone is coming in and saying, hey, I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life, allow it to happen. You know, if someone's like coming in with like their heart, don't reject it because you were once rejected, or you were rejected many times before. There's an opportunity for new love coming in. Can you say yes to that and stop holding on to that old one that was rejected? Wow. Cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. I mean, that's exactly all of this here. This is like, yes, that this is like a house on a little island here. And all the island is all around water, which is emotion. So that's like that hurts, all the betrayals, all the people who've lied to you of that, and you're holding on to it. And it's like, can you just cross the bridge? Can you just let it go? Like, can you detach yourself from this past, whether it was childhood, whether it was past love, whether these people who haven't, they didn't live up to your expectations and your standards. Remember, expectations are all made up anyways. So can you let it all go and choose happiness and choose you, choose love? Actually, I really like this. This is like a beautiful reading. All right, so let's get on to the who and the when. So who, you know, you ask your own who questions and the whens. Like who is coming, who is leaving, who is whatever, and when. Okay, so when and who. Okay, so when, who is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it could be someone younger than you. Someone like a child. It could be your children if you're asking a question about your children and you're spot on. But it could also be someone that's younger than you, someone youthful, someone... It's funny because she's a woman, but the Page of Swords is a masculine energy because it could be a man or a woman. Someone like very playful. Someone, it could also be Page of Swords is someone in communications, marketing, accounting, finance, business, something like that. And the when. Oh, the when is 2. So no and yes. The when is the 3 of Wands, which is Aries, so it's now. It's happening April, May. It's an Aries energy, but it's not about that. So the when is now. So it could also be, it's April, May, or the 3 of Wands is in 3 months. It's someone very much like a leader. So that is your message, and I hope that this helped you a little bit, Capricorn, getting out of that rut that you're in and allowing love to come in, because it's never going to be the same as it was before. All right, my beautifuls, I love you so much. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. Enjoy my Ko-fi membership, which you'll find down below. You can one-off donate to me, one-off, or join my monthly membership. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got metamorphosis. We have butterflies and flamingos and pink clouds. Anyways, metamorphosis is death, right? It's change. It's like as we move into wherever you are in the world, whether it's spring or fall, it's the death of the old, moving into the new, or it's like vice versa. Everything is renewal. There's a feeling here of massive change. They're like, you know it, and you know where it is in your life, and you've been maybe a little bit cocooning, right? Like the butterfly, the caterpillar was cocooning, was really uncomfortable, and then it came out as the butterfly, right? It was this larva, like, and it like, and now that's the time for you. It's time for you to get out of that discomfort that you're feeling, whether it's with your feelings, whether it's with people, whether it's like your direction in your life. I feel like that's been a big issue for Aquarius. There's been a little bit of directionlessness. That's a word. But let's see. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy, but you know, look at her. I love her. She's like, yo, I know everything, you know, with the owl next to her. I listen to my intuition. I trust myself. Wow. Look at these cards. The Magician. It's a Gemini energy. No. Yeah, it's a Gemini energy. This is a Libra energy. These are your two sisters, your two brothers here. So, like, coming to help you. But both powerful. The challenge is death, people. The challenge is the change. Oh my God. Oh my God. King of Earth. Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Taurus. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Gemini, death is Scorpio. And I gotta say, it's people. It's all people in your life. There is like even the Magician. It's pretty much, and the death card is like the action or the non-action that's happening. So what are we seeing here with you, Aquarius? You're definitely being propelled to truly trusting your inner voice, truly trusting your instincts, because it's propelling you into something completely new. This is the Lord of manifestation, right? This is like all your hopes and dreams coming true, but because you create them. Not just like coming true for the star card, which is you, by the way. But this is the Magician is like saying, hey, who's the director of your own story? You are, right? Who's the creator of their own story? You are. What are you doing? Why are you afraid of change? What happened, Aquarius? We're here to change the world. We're here to revolutionize the world. The age of Aquarius needs you to be steadfast, to be like, it's okay, I'm uncomfortable. I know I gotta make some changes in my life. I can create my own story, yet I'm a little bit antsy about it. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to lead. I don't think I want to do this. I just think I want to be like a Scorpio and super intense and just like bring it all in. And the Magician's like, no, man. And King of Pentacles is like, no, man. No, you got to get out of that head of yours. Let's get grounded a little bit. And you know what? Aquarius, yeah, you're an air sign, but you're a fixed sign, so you are grounded. More than the other two. More than these two, right? So you can even teach them a little lesson here. Because the King of Pentacles coming in and helping you with this, even though you don't get along with Taurus. They're coming in to help you and saying, hey, we got your back. Like change is inevitable in your life right now, Aquarius. So I don't know what it is. It could be finances or your home. You could be moving. It could be something that is like a dream that you've had of yours for the longest time that you want to like open up something, or you want to work with someone, you want to collaborate, you want to start something, you just want to work, whatever it is, it's like now's the time. The Queen of Swords to me is like super intense in the sense like I always say, like, she's that no bullshit badass queen, right? She's that queen that's like, I don't got time to waste for like, I got time to waste for anyone else around me to make decisions and stuff. I'm listening to my instinct. And actually, if my instinct says it is like to stay home, and I'm going to stay home too. And I'm going to start like coming up with ideas. And I'm going to go out and look for finances. I'm going to go out and look for help, assistance from someone else to help me with money, because I don't know how to save my money. I'm going to go ask for help with maybe I'm going to collaborate with an entrepreneur, someone who has more of a business mind. But I'm like, for me, this is showing the Aquarian that's watching that it's you who needs to make the moves. There's no waiting around for someone else to come and bring you a job. It's like you needing to create your own destiny. But there's like that fear of new, which is weird, right? And it's fine. There could also be like a death that's going to happen in your family, which is not a bad thing, right? Like it's like, or like a death of a friendship or a death of a relationship that has to happen so that you move into something new. Like, it's letting go. To me, death in reverse is like you letting go of, or attaching to something that is not benefiting you in your life anymore. And you need to let it go. And I love that the King of Pentacles shows up, because it's almost like you going to your father, perhaps. Going to, like, an earth sign. You know, you would never think of going to an earth sign. Aquarius, right? Like, because it's too grounded for you, it's too logical for you, or whatever, practical. But it's almost like that. It's almost like, can you let down that guard? The change that you need to make within you is actually asking for help from someone, your parent, a mentor, like someone older than you, someone that has business sense, like a financial advisor, like an investor, or someone, so that you can get whatever this is that needs to get going. Because this change needs to happen for you. And I almost, like, I'm getting a message that the only way that Aquarius actually can, like, move in their next steps is by making a change. So it's like, are you making a change in where you live? Are you making a change with your partnerships? Are you making a change in your job? Are you making a change? Like, they're like very lifestyle changes here that need to be met. Need to be met? Need to be created. Don't listen to me, I'm like crazy. Okay, it needs to be created. Because it's a massive change. This is like a massive shift in your life, like a massive transition. Where in your life do you know? And you've been getting that like urge, that nudge to do it. This is it. Do you need to leave your home and move into an apartment, a condo, a house, another country? Do you need to talk to someone? Talk to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Talk to someone that makes you uncomfortable, perhaps, because earth signs make air signs uncomfortable. Maybe that's what it is. But it's so very true in my heart here. There's a feeling here that it's so strong to me, because of the cards are so strong that it's time. Like, you're being a little too sedentary. You're being a little too fearful. And you're stagnating a little bit. And the Queen is like, yo, let's move it. The Magician is not stagnant. It's always like working magic, right? The King of Pentacles could be stagnant. But for me here, showing up is like someone who's going to actually inspire you to spend your money wisely, or invest your money wisely, or start something fun, you know, something whatever, but creative, but with a business twist. Or someone who's going to listen to you and advise you. Big cards, people. Show the world the real you. And you know, it's the funny thing. I kind of like all the cards. Like, show the world the real you. It's like makes sense to me with this, because this is like you've been hiding a little bit. And I almost find like since we moved into the age of Aquarius, for shizzle, for real, you've almost like retracted from the world. Your like fear has kicked in. And maybe it's like an alter ego thing, or something like deeper than you, right? That you don't even understand, like subconscious or what have you, because you're like, the world is expecting something on me and I have to be the leader of the world, but it's not. Like, that's ego again. But like, Aquarians do things without thinking. You know, even though you're thinkers, but you do things because that's what you want to do, right? And you do it. And you don't usually get like influenced easily by others. And that's where you're like kind of lost. So now it's time to find yourself again. A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. I mean, this is like just a beautiful energy saying you're fully guided and supported. There's nothing you need to fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It is all made up in this matrix world. There's no fear. So if you had no fear, if you were not afraid of the next step, what would you do? And that's what you're going to do. I mean, I feel like that is, to me, I feel like that's your gift. That's the blessings that you have, Aquarius, is that you've been given a gift to do without too much thought. But we're a thinking sign. Yeah, you are, but Aquarians do things in a very, like, in a selfish way. Everyone else would think you're selfish. But that's, who cares what everyone else thinks, right? And I think you just got to do it. You are blessed, and that's the blessing you have. So just frickin' do it. This is you, and like I'm saying, I'm telling you this because you need to do this. You know, in order for change to happen in your life, you need to make this big move. So what is this big move? It could be anything. It could be you going to look for a job that is so off of whatever you thought it was. It could be you opening something, collaborating, doing something with someone that's completely off of what you've even thought of. And people are like, what are you doing? Who cares? It could be you asking someone out. It could be breaking up with someone. It could be doing whatever it is that you want and you feel in your heart to do. That's that change that I'm asking you to do right now. Could be you stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking weed. Could be like little things, big things. I don't know what they are. It could you start wearing red lipstick. Like, it could be like little things too. But do. All right. I don't know if I said this. I don't think I said this at the beginning, but I don't know if you guys have started watching my podcast. Which I'm doing every Wednesday, and you can find it on this channel. Also, book my session. There's open sessions with me for April and May, and I have a Ko-fi membership as well, where you can donate to me single donations, or you can join my monthly membership. And check your rising and your moon, and share, like, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. If you leave a comment, I am still going on with the free readings. And the last thing I gotta say is who and when I'm giving you answers to that question. Who is coming in my life? Who is leaving my life? Who is like whatever, annoying me? And when? So think of that while I shuffle. Usually I only pick jumpers. So Aquarius, who? Aquarius, who? No, yes. Okay. Aquarius, when? All right. So, if you haven't thought about it, pause, because the who is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a Gemini. So it could be a Libra, Aquarius as well. It could be a Gemini. And also, it's someone that's younger than you, your age, depends. It's someone like in their 20s. Someone fun and lighthearted, fierce. And the when is the Nine of Pentacles, which is August, September, or in 9 years. But definitely bountiful. It's a good thing. When? So when is August, September, or 9 years from now. And the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it doesn't have to be. And it's definitely a man, because it's a man here, the Knight. And Knight of Swords is a divine masculine energy. This is your reading. I hope this resonated with you. This was huge. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to this reading. Before I begin, I have started a podcast that comes out every Wednesday. We already came on with my first episode, and episode 2 is coming up this week. So check that out. It's on this channel. Also, I'm open for sessions in April and May, so you can book with me on my website, my email, Facebook, Instagram, everything. All the contacts is below. And that's it. You can also join my Ko-fi membership, where you can donate to me one-off, or you can join my monthly memberships. Let's begin. We have 24 stuck in the mud. I love this, and I want to read it to you. I've only read it to Virgo, and I'm reading it to you because I want you to hear this message. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. So I really like this. I feel like stuck in the mud is like this elephant who's actually walking through the mud slowly. And it's like, and there's a bird in his butt, but looking the other way. So the bird is watching out for him behind, him or her, whatever. And there's just a feeling of like, perhaps you are like a little stuck in a relationship, in your job, in like in your thoughts, in your emotions. And it's like, you don't know where to go. And it's like, just take the time to stop and feel it, feel your way through and observe, right? It's always about being the observer and becoming aware of the feelings and the emotions. And I just like, I love it. And I'm like, it's like, when you need to move. There's nobody else needs to know when to move. Right? Everybody's like, well, you have to do it now. You don't have to do anything now. The Ten of Wands, it's like you have a head. It's exactly that. The Ten of Wands is like you have heavy burdens that you're carrying. You're carrying like someone else's issues. You're carrying other people's emotions, other people's feelings, and how, like, opinions. It's the end of a journey. Sagittarius energy. 3 of Swords, people. We're still here. All right. The Page of Water. The Page of Cups, which this young girl here is kids. I feel, or it's like someone younger than you. And the Queen of Swords is your, this is like interesting energies, which I find show up a lot. This 3 of Swords is still here. So again, let's look at this again. As a whole, I see that you're still carrying on some, I don't know, some really heavy energy with you. It could be someone in your life. The 3 of Swords is clear as day that you're too heartbroken to leave a relationship, to leave a job, to leave your friendship, to leave the family, to leave something. And some of you are staying because of children, the Page of Cups. And even if you're single, you're staying because of family, perhaps. Like, I don't know, there's this is that inner child of yours, the innocence, the naivety. It's also that the guilt, you know, that you feel for like walking away from a situation, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your job that you've been there for 20 years, whether it's like a friend that you've been friends with for 20, like it's all these, like these people and places and things in our lives that we hold on to. To me, this is like Pisces, you're attaching with the 3 of Swords, you're attaching to someone or something so hard here. And it's like your inner child, it's your fears of detaching is what's keeping you here. You've been going through, wow, such strong emotions as of late. You're carrying with you some hurts, old betrayals, like old stuff. You're still holding on to this, like, well, he was like this with me like 10 years ago, 20 years, or she was like this, and I'm gonna, like, stop. Let it go. What are you holding on to? Why are you holding on to past, first of all? And why are you still hanging on to something that's not working? You're continuously breaking your heart. I'm doing it for the children. I'm doing it for everybody else. I'm doing it for this. I'm doing it for that. What about you? Like, I don't understand. You're not doing it for you? Yeah, but you don't understand, Sabrina, because we have children. And it's like, yeah, but the children are not stupid. Like, I don't understand. Children can see right through. Like, that's something I'm always challenged by, because, like, for me, children are the smarter than the adults, right? Because they're pure and they see. So, like, but the excuse is always a child, because it's hard for the adult to leave. It's hard for the adult to face. Pisces, you are constantly, I mean, you could be hurting someone too, the 3 of Swords too. Like, I don't know. This doesn't feel right to me. It feels like you're stuck in the mud, and you're just allowing yourself to be stuck in the mud. It's like you don't want to make a move, like the elephant. The elephant is at least trying to make a move, right? But you're not even willing to make a move. You just want to be stuck, and you're happy with it. And that's why the Queen of Swords is here. It's clear as day. The Queen of Swords is like, yo, are you for real? Pisces. This is not about you attaching emotion. She is not emotional. She's looking at you and saying, wow, enough. Like, take out those swords out of that heart. Stop playing the martyr. Start playing the victim. Stop pitying yourself. Stop, like, playing that game. And also stop, I don't want to hurt that person, and I don't want this, and being the empathic one, and why I'm Pisces, I'm like, no. Because you're only hurting them more by staying. And I'm like again, this doesn't have to be love. It could be work, in like what work and love. But yeah, it's like sometimes some of us get really deep into our work lives, right? It's like also like friends. So much attachment to friends that you've been friends with them for 20 years or 5 years or 40 years, and I can't just say goodbye to them, even though they annoy the fuck out of me and they completely deplete my energy. And you're like, why? What are you holding on to? Because of what people are going to say around you? And that's a big thing for Pisces. Doesn't want people saying things about them, but it's enough. To me, I feel like the Queen of Swords is like, the Queen of Swords is Libra, and Libra is the 7th house of relationships. It's like time to heal these relationships. Not carry people's shit anymore, not carry people's burdens. It's not up to you to carry other people's problems and issues because of the children, because of your inner child, because of trauma that you're carrying, because of abandonment issues, because of whatever. It's like time to heal. It's time to unstick yourself from the mud that is someone else's mud. Right? You never bore me. Look, a new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Which is the same idea. Observe. Become aware. Like, am I doing it for me? I'm doing it for her and him. And it's, well, isn't that what a relationship is? Of course. But if you're compromising your soul to be in this unhappiness, or to be in this abuse, and to be into this, then you're not being true to your soul. You're dishonoring it. And everyone sees it. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like you're the only one who sees it. Lost in the ruins of the past. Wow. Find the way to the present moment and live. I mean, that's what this is. So I feel like you're holding on to something because it's how you did it. It's how you lived. It's what people expect of you. It's all the past, the attachment. Well, this is what even my parents are gone, but that's what they wanted from me. They wanted me to be in this relationship. How can I, oh my God, people. Unstick yourself from this mud. Please. You are worthy. You are it's time to live your life as the Queen of Swords would, and it's like, oh, I don't want to be a selfish bitch, but it's not about that. Because it's the most unselfish thing you can do, is to be honest and truthful with yourself and with your partners and your friends and your family. And I see some people might be having problems with children because the Page of Cups, I'm always assuming they're young, but they could be older children. That there is you're always getting heartbroken by them, and they're always rejecting you, and it's time to let it go. You're not here to carry everybody, and you're not here to I know it's challenging for mothers out there because it's your children, they're extensions of you, but at the same time we have to stop enabling these children. If they're always shitting on you, it's time to let them go, and they will come back, right? It's the way of the world. But it's not even I'm not saying to it's just the energy. Let the energy go. I feel like you're not being completely truthful with yourself, Pisces. On your relationship, on your work relationship, on your family relationship, on your all of it. Friends, and whatever this is, even your relationship with your children. If you would become super authentic and honest with yourself, things would change all around you. I mean, that's every single one of us, but this is what's showing up for you. So, The last thing is to come up with a who and a when. Ask about a who and ask about a when. And think about that question as I shuffle, because it's going to take me a little bit. Who for Pisces? Who is coming in your life? Who is leaving your life? Whatever. Whoever it is. Who? Who Pisces? When I give you months or times. All right. It's interesting the when has shown up like pretty similar to everybody. The who is the Seven of Wands, which has shown up as well for others. So interesting. Seven of Wands is someone you might work with, someone you might do sports with, someone you fight with a lot. Could be a Leo, a Aries, a Sagittarius. That's all I got for you. That could be the who, but it could be definitely, it feels like a masculine energy. It's someone that you would spar with often. And the when is a Six of Pentacles, which is a Taurus energy, which is April, May, and it could be in 6 years from now as well. Or 6 months, it could be. Usually Pentacles is a year. So that is the last of your reading. I hope this wasn't too triggering for you. I don't know, like it almost seems like Pisces gets the, but I guess you're just going through something really deep. And I'm the one who has to be the messenger. So this is your reading. I love you. Check your rising and your moon. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. If you leave a comment, I'm picking free readings for the next few weeks. All right. I love you.